My mic is on. Okay, you should be. I should be able to hear you now. You need to get the mic really close to your face. No. You're 3. Okay, you should be. Yeah, you should be on now. Talk.
I should be on now.
There you go.
I am now.
All right.
Hey, welcome everyone.
Are we live?
I believe so. I'm following some directions here. Click.
How many people are we disappointing on the live feed right now?
Click mixer.
I'm going to the live stream and see if we're on.
No, yeah, we are. We're good. Yep, we're here. Oh, hey. Yellow just hogged a rock.
I don't think we are because this I think would normally be playing. I think you started the stream and then stopped it. It says the score is 4-. Oh, this is the earlier. It says the score is 7-4, and that has Space Cadets up there.
Oh, that's the old score.
Yeah, that's right here.
How do we clear that?
I think you just hit 0, I guess. If you guys are watching, we're not even sure if you can hear us, but if you are, please bear with us. We're trying. Yes, Dobbs to the rescue. Please help us.
It's still showing the scores from that last game.
So, scoreboard here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring this back up. And every number replaced with a 0 to 0 enter.
Okay.
Uncheck game off with the slider back.
Gotcha.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, guys, we are working this out. We have Jen over here. She is getting our teams ready for every sheet. We will be attempting to update you every end for all 4 sheets if we can. Obviously, it's a little difficult for us, but, you know, we'll get on it eventually, you know. We've got Jimmy running the cams.
We're doing our thing. It's Friday night. We're not here to be serious. We're here to have some fun, watch some curling, have a good time. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, the score shows 0-0. That's what the score actually is. Even better. Good deal.
Well, this is still, I don't know what our delay is on, but it's still showing 4. Nope. It's still showing Space Cadets as the team, though. I mean, that's right. No, that's right. It's showing Space Cadets, though. Might need.
That's fine. It's weird that team's right.
But I'm looking on the live stream, and it doesn't have the right name. Right. Right. Yeah, the Captain Planet isn't showing up, even though your draw name is right. So that's why I said to ask Dobbs. He might be able to help you out. This is, in fact, Captain Planet and the Planeteers playing the Ardsley Featherweights. It is not Space or Captain. Oh, no, now it's fixed. You fixed it. Whatever you did, it's good.
I'm good like that. Okay.
If there's anyone out there watching, can you let us know that you can actually hear us and we're not just talking in space?
Feel free to make fun of us. That's
yes.
fine,
Yes,
so.
please do. Thank you. So as of right now, we've just got 1 yellow rock in the very back of the house. Pretty open house with half our rocks down the sheet for both teams. What's up? I don't know. I think you're looking at this one. A little bit, yes. I think Jen is announcing, but do you know how to run the cameras? Oh. Okay, Ardsley. First of the Vice Rock.
Whatever. We just won't use that camera angle.
Do you know how to do the house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We think. Can you help us? Can you teach us? Please teach us. Please
All
teach
right,
us your
no,
ways.
this is all semantics now. Let's provide the bitter and witty commentary for
That's
the game.
right. This one's mic'd up. I don't know if you want to sit down and talk. Jen hasn't sat down, so come. Oh, well, then go broomstack. But if you want to come announce, you can. All right. Frank's going to come over later.
So,
he just finished his game up.
Captain Planet trying to throw the hit one there, a little wide, but they get it and take that rock out. Good. All right.
Still pretty open house. Yeah, it's kind of. We do have this camera up here for house.
So, second Vice's rocks for yellow about to be delivered.
Now, I talked to the Planeteers here, and they are actually from Philly. So we actually do have two teams that are non-Potomac teams. We have a bunch of Potomac teams in here, but it's nice to see other people from other clubs come in, and we can show them a good time.
But the real question is, which one got left out? I mean, they have wind, water, earth, fire, and heart.
Probably heart. My guess would be heart.
God.
Well, look at the color. We have earth right there. We have wind. I can't see what shirt he is wearing. It looks red, so I'm thinking fire. And purple's not a color, so I'm not sure what hers is.
Hart always got left out. He got no respect in that show. I tell you what, he was bringing it, but no love.
I got to say, I would have always been an earth guy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen. Okay, so now we have who is on who. So on sheet A, we have guards throwing yellow rocks versus Potomac Snyder throwing red rocks.
I'm just going to say Dobbs said guards a lot more enthusiastically
I
than
didn't
that.
want to scream.
I fully support that. That's a personal decision, so
and,
it's fine.
And on B, we have the Planeteers and Ardsley, as you can see on the live stream. On C, we have the Broom Where It Happens throwing yellow rocks, and Never Blame the Iceman throwing red rocks. And on sheet D, we have Sweep Apnea throwing yellow, and we have Ice Amarantia, which is, I talked to Spencer, which is a Harry Potter turn, throwing red rocks. That's so nice of you, Jen. Are you coming in? Yeah? Are you? All right, we're getting our other announcer come in. This is, welcome Jen to the live stream. All right, so we're coming up on our first skips rock for Ardsley here. And they're sitting two right now. They're just biters, so it looks like maybe the draw in, and if it's narrow, maybe the promote. I would say from here, though, it's probably just a straight draw. It's fairly open. Yeah, you should be on. You should be able to hear. You can't.
Oh. I was muted. Hello, everyone. I'm actually back. I got everything situated on who's going where. I hope that's helpful for everybody.
As I said, we will try and update you when the ends are done. We are still learning on what we need to do for the live stream.
Looking good over here, though.
Oh, okay. All right, coming back for first skip rock for red. We have their mic up, but we can't really hear much. Get a little.
Hurry! All the way, hard.
I think I hear it. First rock coming.
Yeah, it's in the frost.
Now, in this first end, especially not being from Potomac, they are learning the ice, seeing how much curl they're actually going to get here. Because as with curling, it's supposed to, but does not necessarily mean it will. Looks like we're just going to go for the promote. And that looks like it will, from my angle, it looks like it will outcount the 2 yellow.
I don't know.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Well, yeah, Jen, I'm using.
Oh, you were using that one? Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I can't tell from just looking down the ice. Want to shout out to Michael Dobbs for helping us get this set up right.
Best friend today. Best friend.
Yellow deciding what they feel like they should do. Looks like they were going
Question,
to
Dobbs. So I just switched to the far camera, and now when I click, it doesn't come into preview.
There you go.
Sorry about that, guys. We're still having some technical difficulty.
Jimmy is, the learning curve is steep here for the cameras.
It is.
Nope, you're off, Jimmy. All right, it's going to, quite the open house. Looks like we're just going to try and draw in. And it looks like, from my angle, on A, C, and D, there are a lot of rocks in play for both teams.
Oh, yes, there are. I'm looking at C right now, and it looks like everybody's got stones just hanging out, guarding everything up. Look at those. Yeah, if I look on sheet C right now, I'm only seeing 2 stones in the house. Actually, 1 stone in the house and 1 stone being
So a lot of
nice
guards.
close guard.
So people are really underestimating.
The speed of the ice. So slow then.
Yeah.
Very slow. Let's see if it speeds up as the.
Now you're back
goes
on, Jimmy.
Don't worry, curling fans. You got Jimmy back on the mic. So
Ooh, yes. Yay.
welcome to the soothed summer sound that is my voice.
I mean, I'm excited.
Aren't we all?
Shoots?
Oh, we have 36 watching. Tell your friends. I expect that to quadruple in the next 4 minutes, people.
Now, let's start that now.
Well, we have yet to have anybody talk to us. We do have the chat up. That's why I'm afraid no one can actually hear us, because we haven't heard anybody criticize us
I'm
yet.
very personable and willing to take insults. So whatever you got, come on,
Just
people.
throw it at us.
I mean, last time we were here, it was during the Bonspiel, and we had to break out the German-themed jokes.
Oh,
This is Valentine. I don't know if I have any Valentine's jokes.
oh, I'm sure you do, but are they PC?
Okay, the last Rocky's just gonna try.
It's
and
quite
curl.
wide,
Oh,
quite
come
wide out there.
on.
All right. So we've got the technical difficulties figured out. Now
think
let's just focus on the game.
game.
This
That might be
glorious game of curling that we love so dear.
It looks to me as
More
red
than
is
our
sitting one.
Valentines, in fact.
Hey, his Valentine's sitting right here. That's mean.
I stand by my statement.
I see.
Oh, by the way, this is the 5th draw at the Kayser, the GNCC 5 and under, here hosted at the Potomac Curling Club in Laurel, Maryland. We didn't get to do our formal introductions because by the time we were on, everything had already started. So better late than never, I guess. So red took 1 in the first end. We are still waiting. The B sheet is actually quicker than everybody else because no one else has finished their first end, but we will update you when they do.
I will have fun butchering those names as I read them out. It'll be great fun later on. I apologize in advance.
Ooh, now I'm getting the hang of this, folks. You're actually going to get some decent coverage now.
Oh, do we have someone talking? What do I see?
Oh, words. Words. There are words.
All right. Interested in at least 2 other games, please keep us updated on other sheets.
We will do. Now, what sheets are you guys interested in?
Yes, we will keep close
They
coverage
want them
on
all. They
Well,
want them
we'll
all.
give
this.
them.
Well, this
give
isn't
you all,
Pokemon. They can't catch them all.
but
Hey, first and only funny thing for today. Promise you guys.
you get 1 a month.
That's true.
Wait, are we talking about funny jokes or?
I can only be funny once a month.
We figured out that
All right.
funniness
Okay,
is
that
done
one
every
is. I was going for the dirty angle, but anyway,
No.
No.
I hear a woman talking about once a month, and I get queasy.
the face right now that I am giving him, ridiculous. Grumpy cat
T-line
happy.
with the yellow shot.
Your words, not mine.
Oh, God. I love it. This is going to be a great night, people.
Okay, so on sheet D, we do have a score update. It looks like, let me see here.
Sheet D.
We had sweep apnea take 4 in the first end versus ice Amarentia.
Oh, I lost to sweep apnea in the earlier draw. They got a good team there. So.
Are they not sleeping?
They are not, nor apnea-ing. So really, their
They're not
name
like-
is entirely deceptive.
They
so.
are not wheezing at you?
Please increase mic level on female. A bit hard to hear.
What?
Well, hello, female.
I am a female, yes.
Okay, we've
Can
increased
you
it.
hear? Oh, God, now I can hear it. Am I better?
Yeah, see,
Am I
if you
soothing?
can hear yourself, that means it's a good volume.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that sounds so good.
Welcome to broadcast, female.
I am Homo sapien. I am female Homo sapien.
Hobo
I am
sapien?
Homo.
I heard you say hobo sapien.
I am a Homo sapien. We did live in Richmond.
Wow. Using all 4 cameras takes much more work.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Are they going to hog
So
it?
it looks like a hog rock
Oh.
for the Ardsley.
So frustrating. After all that sweeping.
Some sweepers are getting taunted the F out of later tonight. But that's their own team's business. I said F. That's fine.
You
Okay.
did.
On sheet C, we have an update. It looks like Never Blame the Iceman took 2 in the first end versus the Broom where it happens.
And still A is on their first end.
Right. I think that was their last rock they just threw, so we should have that soon.
So Red has the hammer. So who's Red on the A?
So back on our sheet, it
So
looks like
Potomac.
we're
Oh,
going to have a
Red.
good
Getting
draw
a
around.
real nice draw behind for Red. A little bit deeper.
So Captain Planet, doing something.
I mean, he's the
it's still-
hero.
It's still
He
fairly
is the
open, though.
hero.
He's going to take pollution down,
Down
to
to
0.
Yes. Super excited.
So I think I hear they want to go for the hit and roll over, I think, is the plan. When it comes to curling, you got to have a plan A, a B,
that makes
and a C.
sense. They can probably see almost all of that red rock.
You
So.
should be able to see most of
The
it,
hit
if not
roll.
all of it.
Well, I can't see any of it right now.
Well, he's in the way.
He is.
All right, on sheet A, we have an update. We have guards taking 2 in the first versus Potomac Snyder. This does not look like it's going to hit anything. It looks like it's just going to shark fin.
Oh.
Now, Jimmy, are you aware of the shark fin? Have you been taught about
I
the
have
shark
not
fin?
heard that term.
Ooh, we should definitely go get Brandon. Go get him in on the
Well,
shark fin.
well, it originated out of Women's League, and we're trying to make it a thing. You can help us make it a thing. And the story I was told is that they were playing in Women's League, and someone was saying that it was through, so they were waving their hand above their head, like straight fingers, hand above their head, and someone's like, that kind of looks like a shark fin. So now, when you throw it through the house, it's known as a shark fin. You can totally make it a thing.
Interesting.
It's kind of a thing on Fridays.
it is definitely a
I
thing.
mean,
on
we
Friday.
know it as a field goal, but shark fin also, yeah.
Field goal. Psh, shark fin, much better.
I mean, it counts as a field goal if you're trying to hit something and it just goes through everything.
Oh yeah.
And we got
So,
another shark
fin.
fin.
Right there.
So before we had some hogged rocks, and now we're throwing it to the house. So the ice is starting to speed up some.
And I am definitely a fan of when stones hit each other, saying
So-
boop. Because I am a child.
Looks like yellow's going for that hit.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, good call.
Then they'd be
See if they
sitting
can get
too.
it this time.
Looks a little wide. Let's hope it curl. Wait. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. We know you're rabidly intent on this curling coverage. We apologize for any lapses in
Oh,
it,
flash.
even if they are mere seconds. But yes, that
It
was.
comes down to seconds.
That was a little wide on that throw.
Did that curl at all?
It did a bit, but it was wide.
So Red again trying to draw behind. Very good call. Get one into that 4-foot there. Wide open for him. It's been curling a decent amount, so.
I think they're going for the hit. Yeah. it's opposite. So yeah, they're just going for the straight hit.
What?
Oh, get on that.
Oh, are they? That's scandalous.
They might be pushing it in.
It's about a nose hit. Yep.
Nice.
A little bit
All
over.
right, so
Oh,
Red's
Red
down 2.
going aggressive.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be a fun game.
They do not have the hammer this end, so got to start blocking that center up, or just knock everything out and hold them to 1. It's always a good strategy.
So it looks like Yellow chasing that hit. Interesting.
Maybe a hit and roll.
Looks like a solid hit roll to wide open. So we'll see how that plays out for him.
Yeah.
Well, at least even if it's a nose hit, you're taking out shot rock.
Up. And on it.
I can't see where I am.
Yeah, they're going to, it might just sit on it.
Oh, it'll definitely take it out.
Oh, there we
Hit and roll over a little bit.
Nice roll.
So it's still wide open. So if Red can hit, they're going to go for the hit and roll also.
Yellow does have hammer though, so they're playing it all right unless Red happens to bury behind the guard, which is kind of unlikely in our level of curling. Just throwing that out there.
Just way to throw everyone on
This
the
would be a
bus.
very impressive hit roll if made.
Well, it is the 5 and under.
It's where miracles happen.
It is. It's where any shot goes, and you really hope it just gets in the house.
And look at that.
Lo and behold, oh
shit! And it's guarded.
Fish, eating crow.
And there is that hit roll they were perfectly looking for. So,
Best shot of the night.
Dun-dun-dun.
indeed. Oh,
Ooh,
I didn't even see who threw that rock, but they're going to be super high in the draft next year.
I want to see what the words say. Words?
Pull it up on your phone, Jen.
Oh, score in upper right corner says 0-0. Yeah, let's fix that. All right, Red got 1 in the first, so we're going to fix that for you right away.
Bam.
Thanks, guys. This is an iterative learning process, so we appreciate
all the help you can give us. Is Yellow going to be able to squeak? No, not going to squeak by.
Got a thing.
Looks like Red is just a touch closer than Yellow. Are you going to hold that there so you can see it? Perfect.
Thank you for your patience, Ian. We are grateful to correct any mistakes that you find. Wait. Oh, current hammer. We have a button for current hammer.
Oh, do we need intros again? I do see that Ian would like some intros.
Oh, that's probably just mostly in response to me calling you female. But yeah, we could give intros.
Okay.
So I am Jimmy Fallon, skip of one of the Kayser teams here from Potomac Curling Club.
I am Jennifer Martinelli, and you're welcome, Ian, for the mention. You are now like our top commenter, and I enjoy the feedback.
I am male announcer.
He is male Lenifer.
My name is Luke Thomason here from Potomac, and what you guys are thinking, it is not that Jimmy Fallon.
I mean, it could be.
It's the funnier Jimmy.
Yeah, definitely.
What was?
And here is your field goal right there.
Oh, flash right through.
Really don't understand.
So we had a shark fin / field goal / whatever you want to call it. We have a flash through for Red.
Hear him roar.
So if you were Yellow, Jen, what would you do? So you're not it doesn't look like they're sitting shot.
I don't know. I would probably try to draw behind, but that's going to get really far out there.
Where are you?
Draw out into the blue, but I mean, that ice has not been touched yet.
But where would you draw to? Because there's not much.
I mean, I would try to draw.
You got to touch Red to be shot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. You know I'm not a skip. I am a definite
So what do you think, Jimmy? Hit the port and sit on that red?
I've been focusing on the friggin' buttons here, which are difficult. Who's throwing?
Yellow's about to
Stone.
And how
this
many
is on a
rocks do they
delay
have left?
versus. So this is the first whoever skips rock, I believe.
I don't see any more yellow hanging out down there.
Well, yellow ought to.
No, this is the last yellow.
Yes, this is the last yellow.
Oh, man. Take anything out you can get.
Draw down to that back red one.
Well, I think
Yeah.
that back red is shot, so you do need to tap it just a touch. But just a small tap, I think, would take 2.
Yeah, small
hit.
tap for 2.
I'd go adventurous.
Oh, this
hit
is
and
Hammer
roll.
Rock. Okay. Man, learning all these buttons takes some effort. If this is Hammer Rock and yellow has it, absolutely.
So-
Draw down, tap red a little bit, take 2. You're in the lead. Easy choice.
So we have a question. Why not draw to the right side? The right side of what?
I'm assuming the sheet.
Well, yes,
So draw.
but let me
They
see
want to come this way, which
Oh.
from where we can see, it doesn't look like a good option. But looking at the
no, this
camera, it
is what's
doesn't
up.
look like a
Okay.
bad option.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, from our angle, it just looks like that's a nothing.
Personally, I think I would rather go for the try and hit the port and bump the red, because right now it looks like they're a bit wide and they're just going to bump the yellow in for
I don't know
one.
if there's
What
enough
is
curl
happening?
on this ice.
What is happening?
Yeah, so it looks like we're going to just bump the yellow.
Fallon's having some issues.
So
It's my first time.
we just bump the yellow and sit 1 for the yellow.
I'm told it happens to a lot of guys.
It's performance issues.
So after, oh no, we still have.
You told me that was Hammer
Yeah, you
Rock.
told us that was hammer, Jen. That is not hammer.
I thought that was the last yellow, not hammer.
It was not.
It was not the last yellow either.
Well, there was clearly someone standing with their legs in front of the yellow. I could not see anything. Okay,
This
there
is
was.
what we pay you nothing to know. This information about which rock it is.
Okay, if there are people in my way, I did not claim that I knew exactly.
You're
what
totally
was
not
happening.
getting paid for
All
this.
right, so now we're
I am
at.
clearly a volunteer who just got dragged here.
Now this is red's last rock. Yellow has hammer afterwards.
Oh, so apparently
Yellow-
does have hammer.
Red is looking. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
no.
look, you even had it down there. You could have just looked. You had it. And then they're blaming it on me.
So, see if we can just tap the yellow out.
Oh! Flash. Oh.
I think it did kiss it just a
Any
little
Queen?
bit. It was a
Any
little
Queen
peck.
fans there? Maybe not. Who knows? But
I mean, I just don't think your reference was good enough.
Flash? It's like the name of the song.
Really? Oh. We're 90s babies. That's kind of not a thing for us.
That's okay.
Wait, hold on.
All right, so yellow looking to just draw. Did we see how deep they're looking to go? Do they want to guard? Probably.
This is hammer.
This is. Oh, this is. Oh.
Hey, look
fair
at
enough.
look.
So
look,
no.
it says
Yeah, so
yellow
I guess
hammer.
they're going to drop down to the pin. That would,
Yeah.
I mean,
that would
try
make a
set
lot of
2.
sense.
Looks like all they need to do is touch red, and that will be 2 for him.
If you didn't catch it earlier in our coverage, folks, I lost a game earlier today, so I've been drinking a little bit. So.
Hey, I got in trouble for mentioning people's alcohol consumption on the last broadcast, so. No!
You can't mention other people's, but I'm allowed to mention my own.
Okay. Oh, come on, get in the house.
So the rock looks a touch hot.
Oh, got a hot rock. Hot rock
right.
here, folks.
Oh,
Looks like we're gonna flash.
sweep it
Yep.
out.
Take it
So
on.
it's yellow takes 1 in the second. So we are tied up 1-1 after 2 on B.
Looking at the other sheets, A, C, and D, I don't see that anyone is done with their second end.
Yeah, they're not. So B is the sheet to beat when it comes to time. They are on it and ready to go.
So we currently have 39 people watching.
I'm sorry for our horrible coverage.
What?
There's 39 people watching, but only 1 person commenting. We'd
Thank
love
you,
to hear
Ian.
from you. Ian, you're our best friend right now.
Wherever you are.
So if the call is the center guard, that's quite controversial.
Ooh,
Center line guard. I mean, who does that?
I just can't believe it.
For those non-curlers out there, center line is quite the common shot when it comes to the first rock, because you really want to block up that center.
Thanks for contradicting me.
We do have another. Oh,
Ooh, we're gonna have a friend.
Just don't spill my drink while you're pulling the mic cord over there.
All right, so I think we're going to have a fourth come in. There's no such thing as too many cooks when it comes to announcing.
That is
Yes, that means I have to talk less. I love it.
So, can we hear you, Frank?
I don't know. Can you hear me? I don't think you can.
Yo!
Can you hear me now?
We can hear Frank now. We want to welcome Frank Kemper to the live stream. He just got off his game. How did that go, Frank?
We stole 4 in the last end to win by 1.
Nice. Okay. So we have some exciting games here tonight. Right now, we are tied up at 1-1 after 2 ends here on Sheet B. For those out there watching, we are still waiting for A, C, and D to finish up. They just do not have the speed that B does.
Oh, Red was definitely hoping to draw behind with that one, so it's all right.
Just makes a bigger zone to draw behind.
Starting to create a little bit of a wall, so let's see.
Going for another draw.
So apparently in announcing that we had 39 people watching, we lost 2. Making me sad, people. Making me sad.
You're missing out. Missing out. Nowhere I would rather be on a Friday night than listening to myself. Ugh.
Narcissism 101. I think I know who your Valentine is.
Don't
Oh, I was funny twice.
worry.
One
I
sitting.
bought myself something real good.
Is it a drink? And he almost spits it out. Oh, I love it. But
All right, can we split the guards? I think that's what we're going for. Now, if this is taken out, I think this is still free guard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if this is taken out, no, it does not look like it will be taken out.
Setting up.
From our angle, it does not look like that is biting.
Nope. So what's the call here?
Center line guard.
Oh.
Maybe promote later.
A lot of yelling on Sheet A right now. I don't know.
A lot of yelling in the club in general. We would love to see you guys. Come on down to the club. Red Mike's
So it
the
calls the
only
guard. Yep.
I think you're for ambient. Yeah. Yeah, it was so close. I was watching that game.
This is the second end.
Yeah, this is the third end. It's tied 1-1 after 2 ends. The vice for yellow for
okay.
Ardsley has not put up a score yet.
That's why I was confused.
When they're going away from the warden room, it's usually an odd-numbered end. So. It's okay. I've been drinking too.
I'm not thinking straight.
All right. Let's see. The call is a draw to the left side.
Draw behind that beginning of a wall. I think it's
a very reasonable call.
race to the draw. No one has. I don't think anybody has really found their draw weight tonight yet. 'Cause I think what we've had are several hits and some that have been fairly deep.
This looks heavy to me.
Yeah, it looks fairly heavy. Maybe not. They're calling for the sweep. It looks like it's going to end right on the tee.
I'm going to call you wrong on that shot.
That's a perfect shot.
Now, Frank, you're kind of lined up with the hack. How much of that can you see?
I can
about
see the
half?
whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah, it's all there.
But
Okay.
I think the shooter can only see about half.
But that's a prime hack weight hit roll behind cover. So we'll see what the call is.
Well, you've got to really curl to get behind, to really roll. Okay, you're rolling
No, you
right
roll
behind
right.
cover? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
I thought you were
see
trying to roll
it.
left behind
No,
cover.
left behind cover. It's there.
I see C actually finished
Down weight
their
hit.
second.
Down
Really?
weight hit.
You're still
Roll left
talking?
behind cover.
Still talking?
I think they're already on the guard.
I won't be censored.
Yeah. So it looks like that might just bump in their yellow. Yep.
All right, so we have some announcements for C. We reading those off shortly because we're still waiting for A and for D to finish,
Can we
or
see?
to find our cards. All right, so we have C's cards here. Never Blame the Iceman took another one. So they're now sitting at 3 points against the room where it happens.
Kyle Snyder calling for clearing the center. Good call. Good kid, that Kyle Snyder.
A is also done. We are waiting for a score update, correct?
And D is... Oh, I think D finished. They
D
just
is finished also, but we are waiting for people to hang the scores.
We should go yell.
Oh, a little wide on the hit.
So,
Field
goal. Or shark fin. Frank knows what's up. It's shark fin.
No, it's a flash.
See,
Man,
I did
flash.
flash too.
There you go.
Again, with the lack of Queen references.
Frank,
That's
your
okay.
mic is a bit low.
He needs to get it closer to his face.
I don't think that's the problem.
It
I
is
think
the
it needs
problem.
to be in your mouth.
I think we need to turn my mic up.
Your
Your mic is almost
pretty
all the
far
way up. Use your outdoor voice.
I'll start yelling.
Just like, okay, so Ian is Mike's.
Going
or
for the
Frank's
hit?
mic
All right,
better.
so what's our call here?
They called for a hit, but she was a bit narrow, so they went for the sweep early. I don't. They're gonna. Looks like they might actually get a decent hit and roll off their own.
That's a good call. Clear. Oh.
So it hits and rolls. I don't know how much. So
I mean, Frank, I can hear you perfectly. You
Interesting.
sound loud.
yeah, we can hear you just fine, Frank.
Speak.
How about
All
now?
right, so what are we doing?
Can hear you
Oh,
just fine.
Kyle calling for hit off that. And,
Ian, would you let us know how Frank's mic sounds now? Because we've got him turned all the way up.
Let
He's
me know,
like-
Ian.
He's basically at 11.
I'm turned up to 11 now.
You are.
We just can't get enough of you, Frank. We want more. The crowd wants
More.
more.
I don't know if I should give them more. That's kind of...
So it's going to look like wick off and roll in. Okay. It's going to be a bit deeper than they want.
And
Going to stick
swept
around.
out of the
No.
house.
No.
So that is in what I call no man's land. Oh, no, they're taking
Nope,
it out.
That's not no man's land. That's not happening.
That's called she day.
Well, no man's land when it's still in play, but it's not touching anything important.
I
so
agree.
It's just
So-
a tripping hazard.
Seems like both teams are suffering from what I saw on the sheet earlier today. It is curling a lot more than you're used to on Potomac ice. So, well, we'll see.
Do you think that might be due because of they basically had to rebuild the ice from the pipe?
Who knows?
For those of you out there that aren't familiar, we had a pipe burst we had a big blizzard, was it 3 weeks ago, and there was a pipe that had burst onto sheet D and went all the way down to the sand floor. So our ice team was awesome and had that up, I think, within about a week. They were working crazy, like 12-hour days to get it right.
16-hour days.
16-hour days.
Is yellow peeling this guard? I don't understand why.
Yes, that was the call.
strategy
Yes,
is.
the peel was the call.
And then maybe hit
And-
something?
oh.
Okay.
Now, are Skip's mic'd up? Because we have not been listening.
We do have one skip
One of
mic'd
them.
up, but he has it fairly low.
Because
Yellow-
of all the swears.
Yellow declined. Ardsley declined, and Red originally said he wasn't sure if he wanted to, and he said okay, but he's got it fairly low. So we do have it up all the way as far as it goes. We do have the ambient, so we still can hear some.
Oh, we can hear his rabid cursing through the ambient
and his
mic.
powerful breathing for standing in the house.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
You know, just,
That's where those forceful draws come from, is through the breath.
it is. It is definitely.
How else are you going to find draw weight if not through breathing?
I mean, lick your finger, hold it up by the
So is the call
breeze in
here
the
just
house.
to sit?
It is, I think, a slight tick off of their own red and roll into center, which is a bold and, I'm going to say, awesome call.
But it just noses.
They're still sitting two,
Yep,
we think.
I think it looks like
Yeah,
Red is
no,
second.
it's two.
Really close.
We'll give you guys a nice little house view. So. Yep, still sitting two. Yay.
Into house. I had to, sorry.
All right, yellow looking to take out that red, which will also leave the back red exposed.
The double is there.
It is.
I don't.
Let's see that house view.
Are they calling for? No, they might be.
No, it's the takeout. Double if they get it.
Yeah. This is the first Skip's rock.
Yep.
There's a lot of yupping happening. feel like that's happening on sheet
C. I saw the guy, yep.
Yep. Warming up. All right, did we do our announcements for sheet D? They do have a final score posted.
It's not a final score.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We
Okay,
do have a score
second-
update on D.
Second end. Let me find my D cards. All right, Ice.
Oh,
Emerald
wide.
Ice Emerentia
Flash.
took 1 in the second versus Sweep Apnea, so the score is now 4-1 yellow.
And sheet A has still neglected to put up their score for their second end.
All right, so what's the shot call, ladies and gents?
I'd guard.
You're sitting 2. They do have the hammer. So do you? I think I might go for the other yellow hit. Or, I mean, I guess you're sitting 2. You don't need to hit. I mean, a guard's not a bad idea, and then
But
maybe
apparently
promote
the
the next
call
one
is
in.
like the draw in wheel.
Well, I think it's a plan. It's a dual plan. So if we draw in, great, and if we're narrow, we draw in or we bump off, and if we're wide, then or short, then we're guarding. So
I mean, it looks really wide.
I think it looks pretty good.
Oh, real wide is good on this sheet. They curl a lot.
Oh,
Look
is
at
it?
that.
Oh, is it? Are you sure?
You said it was wide, not us.
No, the curling, the extra curl, it looked wide.
Hey,
It looks like a great guard. So
it's great.
Hey, you know what? Again, I claim not to be a skip at all.
in red is in good position.
Not even a little bit.
Kyle
Depending-
Snyder, straight shooter, good kid.
Depending on what yellow does here,
Yellow's only chance is to draw to the button right now.
draw to the button.
That's
so if
correct.
The only chance, like, no
The
survival,
only thing they got.
like nothing else.
Well, I mean, they can give up a couple, but
That's always an option.
the only way to score.
So call for the straight draw, and if for some reason yellow were
It needs to get behind the guard, their yellow guard, though.
right.
How many stones do they have left, yellow? I can't
1.
see anything.
This is their last stone.
This is last
Okay.
stone for Ardsley for the third end.
And they got to make this count because otherwise there's a pretty easy hit on that yellow that's third shot.
And then they'd be sitting.
That's actually second shot.
Then they'd be sitting 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Potentially, yes, depending
Potentially.
on the outcome.
Yeah,
of
if they
this
peel
one.
that yellow.
Anyway, so he's probably looking for a nice little top 12
And red is looking for them not to do
or
that.
button to hold them down.
Yeah, try and draw behind that yellow. I mean, if this sheet has as much curl as you
This
say
looks
it does.
wide to me.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. They might actually get a hit and roll off their yellow, though. They might get a favorable hit. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
So doesn't do what they need.
Oh, that even exposes
Yeah.
that yellow even
Even
more.
more.
So
Opens up the hit.
wide open hit for 4.
Hopefully-
Hooah! That's curling, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's up to make this shot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And not like,
Well, they're
Boop.
They're
Everyone's in
sitting
there.
2 right now. Let's see what they make of this end.
I mean, they could royally mess up.
a nose hit scores you 4. If you hit it narrow, you might jam on your back rock. No.
As long as it's up weight, they're getting 3 with a hit.
So,
Right,
skip
yeah,
for
at
the
least
Planeteers is Mike Glessner. Mike looking to make a badass shot.
Was that PC, dude?
What?
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 Was that PC?
I think you need to put $1 in the swear jar.
You do.
Is that not PC?
As a teacher, I get mad at kids when they say that. So
Okay. So hit for 4.
Nice.
There you
For
go.
4.
Four
We would
in
call
there.
that a bad A shot. So, all right. There you go.
It's sliding back like that was nothing. I got it.
It's a red.
He's like, hee hee, ha ha, awesome.
So in the after 3 here we have what is red? Red is the Planeteers versus Ardsley. They just took 4, so now it is 5-1 after 3 here on sheet B for draw number 5. We've still yet to see the score for from A. They do not want to put their scores up.
All right, so call on the center guard.
What?
I know,
Are you
right?
serious? That is risky.
Yeah. Controversial, to say the least.
So Jimmy, what is your thoughts on the new piece that had just come out talking about the hair brooms versus the regular brooms versus sweeping against the curl versus with the curl? What do you think about that? Have you seen that?
So I've only seen the one video. And
The video, yeah.
And it seems
The
kind of
video?
a little suspect. I mean, not going to lie. The second throw was quite a bit out. And you couldn't even tell from the focus of the video. It almost looked like it had the other turn on it. So until there's a bit more evidence out there, I'll hold off.
Now,
But
have you seen this video, Frank?
Yes, I have.
What do you think?
I thought the same thing. I thought that he didn't throw the rocks consistently.
But with that hair broom, with the curl, that was a
Like-
crazy amount of curl on that rock. With that hair broom?
I think it was a different throw. I don't think you can compare the two.
I mean, I was just looking. I mean, as much snap as that thing had, from what I saw. I mean, I was looking at it at work, so I wasn't fully paying attention to it.
I think there's a lot more scientific ways to compare it because there was enough difference in those throws that it's pretty easy to say, hey, let's do a better job at
Right.
making consistent throws.
But
We need to build a robot to throw the rock.
Right.
And
Truly
they
test.
have those.
They do have.
That
Right.
is definitely a thing.
And they did not throw a control rock. I wanted a control rock where there is no
so-
sweeping, just to see what happens.
Right.
But it was
But the whole point of the
interesting.
video was to see the effect of sweeping, though.
Right, but I still want to see what would happen with no
Oh,
sweeping
with
at all.
not. I see what you're saying. A control rock.
The
like,
scientific
like it
method.
Exactly. The,
Yes.
The science.
the
Not
control.
control weight.
The control in the experiment.
Right.
I
I mean-
get
That
what
took
you're
you
saying
a
now.
while.
I am a chemist, so, sciencey stuff.
I'm a physicist. We're almost the same thing.
No, we hate each other. I hate physics. You hate chemistry. It's okay.
I hated chemistry, and then in junior year, I realized chemistry and physics are the exact same thing. You're like, oh, well, that's unfortunate.
I chose to skip physics.
Says the art
Anyway,
teacher.
we're going to go back to talking to things you guys care about, like getting drunk and curling. So, yellow is throwing the hit on this red here that's in the top 12.
Is this still free card? This is still free guard, though, isn't it?
No, it's in the top 12.
That's a free guard.
Oh,
Guard.
That is
well,
a free guard.
That has to go
that
back.
that takeout was, I assumed the takeout was of the other rock.
So
but-
for people back home, we have what's called the free guard zone. So the first 4 rocks, if they are not in the house, if you take them out, you have to reset them. Because this rule came about because, not sure exactly when, but long ago there was no free guard. So anybody would throw a rock and then the other team would just take it out and it would just trade hits until everybody just scored 1 and in. And that was boring. So we added this extra rule, so you got to have some extra rocks in play.
So,
Red just to draw.
Or they might have the promote.
I think it might wick, but
Or,
it looks
yeah,
a little hot
Ooh,
though.
it's heavy.
the wick would be great. Split the house. Oh, it is.
It's-
super.
No, it is slowing down. I think we
I
might have
don't
it stick
know.
around in the back here.
I don't know. How good is his
No,
sweep
nope,
hit?
nope.
And it's out.
In the pros, we call that a miss.
Oh, in the pros? Really? That's
Yeah.
how far you had to go up there?
Oh, I just made pros earlier this month, but sadly I lost it when I failed my game earlier today terribly.
So you're talking about Capital League or just trying to make a joke and I'm trying to take it seriously?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty
okay,
much
okay.
what's happening right
Sounds
now.
about right.
I feel like I've drank more than you have. So.
You have. All right, so on sheet C, we do have an update. Let me find my cue cards.
All right, so on our future sheet, yellow throwing the takeout.
Go for the hit. I don't think it's got enough to take it completely out.
Booyah!
Sound effects too.
Oh,
I like it.
oh, it did. It did.
All right, guys. So on sheet C, we have an update. Never Blame the Iceman took 1 in the third end, so they are now currently sitting 4. What am I saying?
Keep saying sitting.
Oh, they now have 4. Okay, sorry about my language.
All right, red
The-
going for the following takeout. Sorry. Apologies.
Really?
Yeah.
The broom, where it happens, it currently is has nothing. So, also sheet D, sweep apnea and
Iced Amarantia.
Amarantia. Sheet
Not. Oh wow.
sweep apnea. I can't see.
Took 6.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that what
a
I see?
huge end.
That was a huge
So-
end for yellow for
Yeah, they got
My God.
6. Oh man, could have been 8.
So it's 10 to 1 after 3 on sheet D.
So I believe sweep apnea might be winning that one.
On A, we
Oh, that's
have
Spencer.
yet to have a score update. They do not want us to know what their score is, I guess. Not
I
cool, bro.
may
Not cool.
go ask their.
Did they blank an end and we just can't see the number?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ask.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jen.
Yellow coming in. Looks like we're going to try and draw behind the red. Looks like it's just going to be about level with the red.
Top 12.
Yep. Touch deeper, so that is shot, but I don't think it will be shot for very long.
The hit and stick on this takeout will be outside of the rings, I think.
Let's take a look.
You don't think? Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Maybe you can get a little bit of a roll to make it just barely a biter. I know they're going to be on the outside, so that's going to, no, just flash.
Woo! Oh.
So with red, let's see what they want to go for the hit.
It,
Seems reasonable.
red just threw a rock. This is yellow's throw.
I meant yellow.
Well, yellow ought to draw behind.
T-Way, I think they want to promote the yellow.
I would promote, yeah.
That's what they want. Okay.
So in a 5 and under, we call the draw behind, and they're probably going to be narrow and do a nice promote. So
Plan B.
it's
Always
all-
have a plan B.
All about the plan B. So we'll see what happens. The worst plan B here would be for it to super overcurl and promote the reds.
That does not look like it will be the problem.
Okay.
Looks a little heavy.
All right, so we finally have an update on sheet A. Guards got 2 in the first end, and Potomac Snyder got
Whoa!
1 in the second end.
They just posted the score for the third end.
Did they?
That actually
Miriam
works out
just did
quite well for...
Oh, and in the third end, guards took 2. So they now have 4. So
4-1 guards over Potomac Snyder.
Well, that shot just worked out pretty well for...
That literally missed by a hair.
Yeah. That was fairly intentional, that's for sure.
So see if we can peel the yellow, maybe get a nose.
Nah,
something
you
out.
want
I
to.
think
You want to.
that's
If you're gonna peel, you want to hit and roll so that you have the open hit.
Flash.
No.
Oh, I didn't see that
They
one.
actually hit the shot.
What? Go crazy, curling fans. That was stupid.
Is that their own stone?
No, that
No.
was perfect. It skinnied the guard and took out the rock in the 4-foot.
Oh, I
That was a wonderful shot.
Stupid. All
You
right.
said stupid, I thought it was bad.
Captain Planet, the power is yours.
I hope they have rings. I haven't looked to see if they have rings.
Like championship rings?
No.
The Captain Planet ring.
Oh.
Durr.
Look, today was a very long day.
So a hit and roll.
This is the first full week.
Oh,
I've had to
why
work.
did that go to the wrong? Oh,
So
sorry.
we definitely got it behind
Sorry,
some
curling
cover.
fans. Sorry, curling fans.
So with that hit, yellow is now sitting 2. The shot looks like it's pretty covered up. So what is red to do? It looks like they're going to maybe try and hit and knock the red out, or knock the yellow out with their own red. He wants to go for the big shot. I love it.
What's it called?
I think he's going to try and hit his red to hit the yellow.
Raise takeout.
Boom,
That's what it's
boom. Cojones.
Look at that backwards walk. He knows what he wants.
Yeah.
I know what I'm about.
Slow, deliberate strides.
Yeah. I've seen swagger on ice, but not like that. All right, curling fans, let's see something.
We know the score on sheet D. What was that?
Don't worry, Jonathan. We got you.
Yeah,
Alright.
Jonathan on sheet D. We after 3, it is 10-1 for Sweep Apnea over Iced Amarantia, which Sweep Apnea is a team out of Nutmeg, and Iced Amarantia is half Potomac and half CCBA.
Oh, narrow.
Making so much
Narrow
noise.
miss.
That was, you should be an opera singer, Jimmy. That, I think you just hit a bunch of.
Good intent, narrow miss.
Did anyone's screen crack? Cannot charge it to Potomac. Maybe the Jimmy Balance
It
personal
wasn't that
account.
bad.
I mean,
People pay money to hear these plays. Not really.
So we just kind of trade one for the other.
Yellow in a very good spot now, though. We'll see. They're sitting 2. Red has 0 in the house.
So what would you do if you were yellow here? Do you?
Who has how many rocks left?
1, 2.
I
think
see
we
2
have
yellow.
skips, 2 yellow skips and 1 red skip.
I agree.
Yellow is the hammer.
Yep.
Yep, so then we're good.
So 2 and 2. All right. First yellow rock skip. Oh.
I think I'd just draw in.
I just draw in, yeah.
Yeah.
Put another one in the
absolutely.
rings.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, draw in. Do that. And better light. Like, don't give them something to hit roll.
Yeah, you better.
I mean,
better get that behind the guards.
Even back 12 behind the guards is a pretty good shot right now.
But you don't want them to just come in. I guess if you're back 12, they sit on it. They're still not shot.
Exactly. Like,
You just do not want to give an open. If you're in the red, open, and then they just hit it, and now they're sitting shot.
yeah, you want to give them something because if you're center, like if you're in the 4-foot, you give them something to draw down to.
Well, how about if
you
you
make
just
it a lot more complicated?
How about if you just do a top 12 and you just make it bite, because that would be scoring.
Top 12 would be best. That would be ideal. You'd want it in either top house or far house.
Right. Yeah, top house would. But it looks like with the ice she's giving it.
My fear is this is going to overcurl.
And touch the red.
We'll see what happens.
All right, Chide.
Yeah, you're cut off from Mike. Oh, that was brutal on sheet A.
You mean D?
On sheet A, you sure that's sheet
Or
A?
D. Whatever.
Well, the camera,
I'm
all you can
dyslexic.
see is A, B, and C. So you guys can't see it, but Jimmy totally did.
Hey,
It was
I
not
made a
good.
trip to the club, and I reap the benefits of it by being able to see all sheets.
That is right. Okay, last. Actually, no. Looks like yellow's got 2 stones. I see one more down there.
Even if you're not curling tonight, you come down to the club, there's a lot of partying happening. There's another
Well, it's not-
game.
Pretty sure it's left, right, center.
So look, so he is actually going the other way. He does not want to leave an open hit. Oh, that's going to get kind of deep.
He's
So-
gonna be guarded by his other one. Oh, that's pretty nice.
I think that's about perfect. It's tempting enough for them to go after, but they
It's
should.
not. It's second shot. So,
No, they won't go after it. Never mind.
and if you were to nose that, that still wouldn't be shot. So I guess as red, you just kind of draw in.
He's going to try to draw in and potentially leave a hit for 4. We'll see what happens. That's a good call.
So
But-
this is basically what we looked at last end.
Just
for
opposite,
red.
right? Yeah.
Put the pressure on red. Make them make this draw. Oh. Interesting. They're drawing down to that one.
To that, what one?
The one that the yellow he just threw. I think that's the call. Is
Oh, to
draw
sit
down
on
to
it?
that one. Yeah.
I don't know if that would be
sit
shot.
on it. Sit on it. It won't be, but they'll hold them.
I
is the point.
get it. 'Cause it'll be
Yeah.
harder to take.
Interesting.
'Cause they'll have to take out their own.
I mean, I guess it's better to have backing. I guess if you're not as confident with your draw, that is a good shot to call because you can be a little more off with your weight.
Give me the soda.
That's the second.
Does not look
The
too
big
hot.
soda thing. I don't know if there's anything.
Oh, it's curling hard, though.
Yes.
So he might actually get a hit and roll on this.
Ugh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a great shot. Yep,
Sheet,
we'll go with
sheet
that.
B will F you every time, as I learned on my last game. So
Is that operator error or sheet error?
it's
So-
mostly operator, but
Okay.
It
okay.
cut them down.
Let's just call the kettle black, Let's make sure you call out who.
So now yellow is sitting 2. So
sitting 2, draw
a
for
draw
3.
would be for 3. A hit would be for 4 if you could.
Is this hammer?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, a hit.
When you're down by 4,
I think you go for the hit.
Draw.
nah.
I'd still draw it.
You draw.
Because, I mean, you're sitting 3 then. You only have to come back by 1. I mean, I wouldn't risk it. You might boob a lot of stuff
What
out.
end is this? Oh, it's only a 4th end. Yeah, draw for 3. Do it.
I think it also depends on whether I feel more comfortable with my draw or my hit that day.
I don't
but-
think I'd do it.
The risk to jam on this is huge.
Yeah.
I
I
don't-
guess if
I-
you hit, then you only
I
get
don't-
1.
I don't think it's huge, but I think the draw is definitely the safer bet. Like, just
Yes.
do the draw.
I think I'd go for the hit.
Hey,
because-
Skip, that's what you're paid to make is wide open draws.
Right.
Paid.
That's true.
Right.
Wide open draws.
Paid in the cookie dough stuff we have out here. Cream cheese.
And
It's actually
liquor.
cream cheese, yeah. I was very surprised at that.
And liquor.
Was it delicious? Or was
My
it very-
liquor?
No, not liquor.
So I can't tell if he's calling
This
for the
guy.
draw the one way or the hit go the other way. Well, I guess we'll see with the turn and his speed.
That,
He was
that
line-
is definitely not enough ice for any sort of hit that he would have planned.
Yeah.
Do you think that'd be enough for a draw though? That seems pretty
I
narrow
also
for
think
a
it's
draw.
narrow for a draw. So we'll see if he fucks himself, F's himself on this one.
God.
So.
I don't know how we have a delay, but I don't know how we.
I don't know how to censor you. Beep. Did that work?
So it looks like he's going for the draw because
Yeah, no mature adult who's watching this broadcast has ever heard that word.
I know.
It's a little heavy. Sweepers are off.
Maybe.
Sweepers are on now.
Say, it doesn't look. It's got to come over. Come on.
Oh,
Up,
this is,
sweepers,
This
up!
is good.
That looks good.
Oh, come on.
It's done.
All right.
That's
yep.
3 yellow.
See?
Boom goes dynamite.
Told
Yellow
you.
3.
How do I?
See, I can totally be a skip.
You got to make. You can't just call the shot. You got to make it 2.
Okay, so that was 3 yellow. Down by 1.
3 yellow.
3 yellow.
Good
So
place
now
to
we
be.
have Captain Planet at 5 and Ardsley at 4 after 4.
Change your hammer.
So we do have a very close
Change your
game
hammer.
here on B.
What'd they get?
Wrong team.
I know.
Jimmy, did you fix
We got
that
3.
camera problem we had before?
Which one?
The end camera showing the no one on the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
3. Here we go.
Were you about to count my fingers?
No, it's like, because it was like an angle.
Fun fact: tomorrow I play the winner of the teams on sheet C right now.
So you are
So
scout.
I should be scouting more than I am.
You should be. You should be sitting over by Jimmy.
Yeah.
Well, I think the glasses probably help with the whole seeing thing. But I don't know.
All right. First yellow rock, deep house.
Deep 8.
Ooh, we have upped the number of people that are currently watching.
Now we
We're
have
currently at
45.
45.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone who is watching and listening to us talk and ramble on. We appreciate it. If you want to know any scores or have any questions for us, please feel free to join us on our chat.
Or
We're
make
glad
vulgar
you're here.
curling jokes. There's a lot of good ones.
That might be
Yeah.
people from my Facebook because I just said that I'm playing
Oh, it's
on the
all about you.
webcast tomorrow. Yeah.
Hey, if you're here for Frank,
If
give
you
us a
know
shout
Frank,
out.
if you know me, chat.
We want to hear from you. I got this.
If
computer
you
right
want
in front of me
vulgar
and it's
curling
loading.
jokes, I got them in spades.
Well, let's hear some jokes. They gotta be PC though.
And they are. They're totally things. They're things that you will hear when you're playing on the curling sheet. You're like, wait. Like, sweepers want to sweep, and they're like, wait. Needs to curl more. I want the rock to come across the face.
my favorite is never hard. You're like,
Yeah.
wait, really?
Never hard.
Never, never, never. Now, go.
Okay,
It's
has
like,
anyone actually stopped and seen Captain Planet's shirts?
yes.
Yeah, they're good.
We were talking about this earlier
Oh, I
because
totally
he
tuned
asked.
out.
He said there are 5 Planeteers, and we were counting them. So we had green, which is Earth, purple. I'm not really sure what purple is.
Here, I shall look it up because now I'm curious.
Because blue is wind. Actually, no. Purple might be wind because is water blue? I know. I think heart
actually-
is purple.
No, heart is red.
No, red is fire. So I think purple might be heart.
What?
So it looks like we're just trying to draw around for here for Captain Planet. All I got to do is just see him. We'll go back.
All right, so orange is
Oh,
fire.
nice.
Earth is
Really,
green,
really
water
nice
is
draw
blue.
there. Wow.
So purple is actually Captain Planet himself. I remember that.
Sitting
Wow.
shot, but I think you can see it from the hack.
Yeah,
At least
probably
half.
got about half.
Yeah.
See
So
about half.
currently on the sheet we have Captain Planet himself and
We have Earth. And I'm not sure. The other 2 are wearing jackets. I can't tell what they are. But I think the skip is in
So
red.
the call
so
is
the
the
skip is
hit
then
on
the
the
heart
red
of the
rock.
team. I would agree with that. Sounds good. I'm just gonna talk.
If they
over
peel the guard, that's still okay.
Yeah, it is.
Although it looks a little wide to me.
You think?
We
Yeah,
also
that's a
have
touch wide. It's got to
wind.
come over.
So the light blue is wind. Now I'm done.
Oh, yeah. That's
yeah?
wide.
Oh,
Touch.
Oh,
Oh, I got it.
Whoa.
boom.
But it looks. Oh, it's still shot. Okay.
Is
Yes, it is. Yellow is shot.
Oh, I thought you were saying red was shot. I was like,
No, yellow is shot. So yellow is 1-3 and red is 2. With that red rock wide open. So let's see what red needs to do.
They're going to trade some hit and rolls here, I think.
Yep. Gonna be a nice little hit roll again.
That's not a lot of ice.
That looks pretty good. Or where, I mean, yeah. Oh, that's coming hard,
They're
though.
on, the
Wow.
streamers are on it.
Wow, that curled hard.
Yeah.
That's going over the button.
oh.
So that is now shot.
Wow.
It is still wide open for yellow. What do? You want to take out that? Do you want to take out the red, or do you want
Yeah.
to bump it back and
No,
have
hit
some
and roll.
backing?
Hit and roll.
Hit and roll. Okay.
I think it's too early in the end to keep it for backing.
Red House Hammer? Do you not freeze down to it?
Yeah, that's a good call. Or leave it. I mean, if you try and be top 4.
Well, they're throwing the takeout.
Yeah. With that weight, they're definitely throwing a takeout. And it looks like it's going to be a touch wide. It's going to get it, but I think it might jam on that yellow. Oh, no. Doesn't jam.
Hit covered itself behind the outside yellow.
So there was a hit and roll, not what they were going for, but that is a plan B or
That
C or
is
D or whatever
kind
you
of
wanna call it.
ridiculous. Yeah, that works
Oh,
out.
they got the double here.
It's cool.
You know this is the Kayser, right?
Hey, I threw a triple this morning.
Nice.
Nice
Good on you,
job.
Frank.
Did you mean
It
to?
was the only shot. Yes. It was
Okay.
It was the only good shot of the game, but I threw one.
Whose team are you on?
John Scholl.
Okay. When do you play?
I played at 9 a.m.
Okay. Me too.
Are you guys playing each other?
No.
No, he's playing someone on C.
No, tomorrow I play at 4.
I thought what he just said. Never mind.
I thought he meant today.
Wow. We're already done on sheet
All
D.
right, sheet D.
You're welcome. It was all me, right? It was all my tips.
What?
It was all my
All right, so we have the game over on sheet D. We had Sweep Apnea with the win over Ice Amarantia after, I believe, 4. I'm not really sure what the score was, but yellow took a big 6 and an in. We're not. It doesn't matter. So yellow is going to touch on the red
Ooh.
and make it shot.
Promoting it to shot. Behind the guard.
Yeah, behind that guard.
Dead center
That's
behind the guard.
pretty hidden. So if you're oh, this is red. So what do? You just draw and sit another one right with it?
Oh, red has the hammer.
Maybe top 4.
I would freeze on the left corner of the high yellow in the 4-foot.
Okay. I like it.
Although this is up weight, I don't know what they're doing.
I think they're trying to hit off
that yellow.
Hit off the yellow. I think it might.
Oh, that's
that
so
picked on something.
It's curling opposite.
Yeah, that picked on something because it was not going that. Yeah, that's the danger when it comes to curling. You might have a great shot, and then the rock just decides, nope, I'm going the other way. Touches a hair, one tiny little piece of dirt. So yellow here, what do you?
I think if I was yellow, I'd peel the guard. Or, yeah, I'd just peel the guard. Or attempt to promote
you do not
while
have
rolling
hammer.
your shooter to the outside.
I mean, how about a freeze to the red? If it's curling as much as we've seen it, you could probably freeze to that red. Or
Looks
at
like,
least.
looks like what they're doing.
Seems a little hot for that. It needs to snap hard, though.
So what's it called, gents? I've been away for a couple seconds.
It's a draw, and it.
I don't know. I was trying to play
looking
with
pretty good. Oh, right down to it.
And
Oh, so a little.
Oh,
just a
Benoit.
little
It tapped it out, though. It might not
Is
be
it
shot
Benoit?
anymore.
Yeah.
Benoit balls. Really?
Nailed it.
So
I got Luke giving me the nudge over here. You're never gonna let me broadcast ever again.
I think yellow is shot now.
Jimmy and
Looks
I
like.
should never be on the same broadcast.
All right, looking for, I think, what are we looking at here?
I think they're just going to try to eliminate one of the 3 rocks. Any of
We
them.
don't want another
Good
big
strat.
end.
Any one of the 3. Oh,
Right now, I think it really looks like yellow has shot. It might, if it were down to those 2, it might be a measure. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that anymore right
out.
now. But now we know.
All
Now
right.
we know who shot.
And they got 3 rocks backing it. It's going to be hard to eliminate that one.
Yeah.
Well, if you were to peel that, that would still
Yeah,
set.
but there's
That
that
would still be
yellow
sitting
guard.
red 1.
Hun, there's a yellow guard up there, though.
I'm not talking about that.
I'm
I'm
saying
talking
that
about
could get
peeling
in
the
the way.
red in the
All right, so yellow about to throw the first skip stone.
Actually, the double might be there.
with
Oh,
our
coming from
rocks.
the other way? Yeah,
And then
yeah.
might be.
We have the 2 physicists here trying to figure out the mechanical engineer and the physicist.
it's all about angles, man.
It's all about the vector, yeah.
I can just draw it. That's what I got.
Hey, I do science too. Don't
Yeah.
discount this.
No,
guy.
physics.
Oh, okay. I
mechanical
forgot that you
engineering.
knew that. So there you go.
That might be a little too aggressive, though.
It is.
You don't have the hammer. You might as well
You just tap the red
sit
back.
another one. Yeah.
Money would be, yeah, trying to get to the inside of that red. Like a hack weight, roll to the left a tiny bit, and then you basically guaranteed yourself a point in this end.
I think if
You're cutting them down, yeah.
I think I would want to just
So how difficult do you think it would be to get that double takeout?
here or
I would say a 1 out of 50 chance.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, do you think it's plausible at this stage in curling?
it's plausible.
Yeah, if you throw the right shot, you just got to throw the shot.
You just got
Yeah.
to do it?
Yeah, just do it.
Well, duh.
Nike.
All you have to do is hit the right weight and broom. I mean,
Right.
that's basically the name of the game.
No, someone
so.
told me they said if you throw the right
It's FL.
if you throw the right weight,
Yeah, it's FL.
Well, you got to know what the correct weight and broom is before you throw it.
yeah. The ice is always changing. Ice is a living being.
Looks like they're going for the draw on the left side.
Controversial.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe just
Oh,
to cut.
switch up the shot.
Oh, there you go. See, I told you.
Maybe
Bad
draw.
call.
They heard us.
They were listening.
Draw in if they're a bit heavy. Maybe tap that. I think I would want to tap that red back maybe a foot or two.
They're going for a takeout.
Well, of course they want to tap their red back. I mean, it's shot. They can't sit in front of it.
Well, not. I mean, not completely knock it all the way back, just enough that if they were to if
A little
they were to
jostle
trade
weight.
again, yellow would still be closer.
Little jostle weight.
This is going to be a very high upweight takeout.
It will be with the ice they're giving. Like
Yeah.
they must be planning big ass, big A weight.
That's narrow though.
I think it's on the guard already.
It's close. So that might actually, if it comes over far, ooh, that's going to be close. That is going to be really, really close. Oh, it got it. So look at that.
Wow.
It's not shot,
What the
but
F was that?
So red looks like red.
Build them all up, you know.
Yeah.
We've got a lot in the house.
I hear you get a lot of points for being second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth shot. Is that how this game works?
And red does have the hammer, so
Yeah. Eesh.
They might have overcurled.
Yeah.
May
Yeah,
have.
yeah, it did.
So Frank, if you're red, what would you do here?
I don't know.
I throw guard. Truthfully.
Yeah, what is with this ice? What is this call?
Just guard it,
No. I would
They're trying to draw in.
tap
tap the red up,
the shot rock up and put another one in there.
and that's kind of.
But it
and
looks
then there
like-
it kind of seals your fate.
It
depending-
looks like they're trying to
Right.
tap it back with a good amount of weight, though. With that,
Yeah, with that
amount of
ice. Yeah, I don't know about that ice. Unless they're just trying to just straight.
It's the
draw.
same ice as the last shot, so they might draw. They might
But
try
with
to
the amount
draw.
of weight that they had,
Yeah, I don't know.
Captain Planet.
Here comes the shot.
He's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero.
if they win, I think I might pull that up on YouTube.
only if they win.
Only if they win.
It's holding its line pretty straight.
That's going to be close to what's second. We obviously know red is first, but red and yellow, that they could be second there.
There
It's
you are,
kind of hard to
fans.
tell.
I think red's sitting too.
I mean,
I
I would
would
if
agree.
I was Vicing, I would make sure we measure that. If it comes down to that,
There's
we
still
still have
two
two
rocks
stones.
left, yeah.
we still have two stones, but I would not let that go.
The left rock is halfway behind a guard.
I
The
think
left red rock is halfway behind a guard.
the left rock is actually closer to shoot first. Shot.
So if you're yellow here, do you take and you tap that red back on the right,
Just
or do
draw
you
down
just try
to
and
it.
draw to
Draw
the
down
pin?
to it. Minimize damage. You might be shot.
It might be second. Red is definitely shot.
No, I mean if you're yellow and you draw down to it, you will be
if you
shot.
red, yeah, that would be close.
Yeah.
This is definitely a very close game. It's a very, very fun game.
Especially fun because there's four of us.
Four commentators, yeah.
Too
Oh,
many
yeah.
cooks.
This morning there were 0 commentators, and just me working the cameras.
Some of us have jobs, Frank.
I know. Seriously.
Didn't you have a morning game this morning?
No.
Oh.
4 p.m. Friday. That's
Oh,
the
lucky.
best draw imaginable.
Lucky.
It's my first game of the day.
How far away do you work?
I'm in
Get it?
Capitol Hill.
This is the same ice as the last shot.
I know. So
I think they're just going to
seemingly
hit
it's a
that
takedown.
red. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but it's not the shot rock, so I don't really know.
I mean, make sure they can't score more than one, I guess, is a good.
Sweepers
Oh.
are on it.
No, that actually might be a good.
That's a guard. That's short.
I don't know how.
Not
Okay.
even in the house.
All right.
we're
So
gonna
that.
pretend that was the intent.
So what do you see? What I'm afraid of is if you draw on the right side, if you touch that red, you may knock it out, and then you're only sitting one.
Yeah, red's sitting 2. I would throw this one away.
It's not a guarantee though. Looking at that.
Yeah, I mean that second shot. So I mean, if you're confident in your draw, you can maybe go for 3, possibly 2. But if you touch it, you might be cutting yourself down to only 1. So I think they're going for the draw.
That's the best call. Draw in for 2. Even if you tap
Maybe
that one,
3.
even if you tap that one back, you're at least for sure to.
That's
You're not
that's
losing
true.
anything
That's true.
on that.
Yeah.
Like, if you come down to those rocks, you for sure have to.
He seemed like he came out very wide, though.
Yeah, this has to curl a lot.
I think it will.
So I don't know if we announced anything about Sheet C, what happened in the 4th end for them.
There it is. That's that Sheet B hook that effed me in the last draw. There you go.
So
Short.
we're going to have Vices decide what they think. I was
You
taught
need to measure.
if it takes more than 5 seconds to decide, you might as well just measure. And I had a game where I said, I want to measure. I was playing Vice. I said, I want to measure, and everybody was like, nah, the other team's closer. And I ended up being closer. So just because it may look, if it's close enough, just measure.
Well, buddy, Ian Alexander, our #1 fan, says not a measure.
Not a measure. Is there a donkey in the worm room?
Oh, and they're not measuring. Ian's
they're not?
smarter than you are.
So no one put a rock in the center, so I guess we'll see what they.
It was definitely red.
It was definitely red?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. So
Woo, there you go. Rock in the center.
So on Sheet C in the 4th end, the broom where it happens got 1. So the score currently is Never Blame It on the Iceman has 4, and the broom where it happens has 1. I have no updates right now on Sheet A, and as we know, Sheet D's final score was 1 to 11.
A lot. Poor Spencer.
So.
Hey.
So I'm gonna announce it.
All right, that's a good center guard.
Center line.
I've seen better. Just kidding. That's a real good center.
Going for a corner guard, I'm guessing, with that ice. Just straight line, throw it down the center.
It's a little hot. Oh, no.
No, it does not look hot at all.
My perception's skewed. I'm forced to stare at these friggin' monitors.
2, 3. Yeah, 2.
You're forced.
I mean, yeah, they're in my way of the actual viewing, but that's fine.
I feel like you have like the best view.
There's actually a delay on the cameras, slightly.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of
Yeah.
delay. Like I said, the first time I announced, I was looking up the delay when I was announcing for a good like 20 minutes before someone was like, oh, by the way.
Rocks away. Let's see what happens, folks.
This is wide.
Oh, yeah. He's clearly looking to guard Sheet C on that one.
On the edge, you never know what's going to happen. Working hard to get that to
they
bite,
can get it biting, yeah.
but I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh.
Nah. Oh. Right there at the end, it had a nice little slide.
No, we need to switch that back. Thank you. So yellow, it looks like they're trying to get behind that corner guard.
Yeah.
Or maybe not with that handle.
No, that was the call. Or was it?
It seemed like the wrong handle for that.
Did it reverse handle?
No, I just think she threw either wrong handle
Oh,
or
is it
that's
gonna
just
go
not.
through the hole?
I think they're just trying to go there. So
Now, does that have? Oh no.
no,
No.
that
This is a 5 and under. I will remind you, in at least one of my rocks in an earlier game, I received, as the skip, I received the call wrong handle. So it's not to say it doesn't happen.
but
I saw him trip, and he was like, I saw you.
Oh, what's red doing? Are they looking for a draw behind to the left? no. Maybe to the center. Center would make a little more sense.
Dude is running down sheet D. Jeez.
He runs like a Welshman, doesn't he?
Yes.
Doesn't he run like a Welsh?
I think he has to go to the bathroom.
So it looks like we're just going to have another one up front.
Oh,
Did the ice slow down? Because that's
Well,
what it kind of looks like.
In 6, yeah. 6 is when it slows down.
5 rocks, 5 guards.
So are we going to blank this in?
Nah, someone's gonna sneak one in, and then they're not gonna be able to get to it.
Yeah.
And that first person to sneak it in will win the
Yep.
Race
Yep.
to touch paint right here. I'm not sure. Yellow. I'm not sure what they're trying to do with calling edge of the 8, a little over the edge of the 8-foot.
yeah. It's
Double promote.
Yeah, I mean,
Plan B.
solid prediction. This is going to overcurl and hit the inside of that yellow and just.
I mean that won't be a bad idea though.
No, it's going to be
I don't know
bad.
if it's heavy enough.
It's going to be bad.
It's another guard.
I think it's just another guard. It's just not got any weight on it.
Yeah, in 6 is when it starts to slow down.
Boop.
Inside of that center yellow. Hello, Jimmy
6
called it.
guards.
Just like you called that the hit and roll wouldn't happen earlier, right? So now you're 1-1, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's make it in the paint. Come on, people.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
The one rock's going to get there eventually.
So with that ice, I think you're going more for a hit, promote,
Yeah, they're promoting.
more than just a draw.
This doesn't look that much. Maybe a little bit.
Looks pretty hot though.
I think it's going to promote.
It's good.
Oh, is it overcurling?
No,
Slightly.
that's a good hit.
No, that looks like overcurl.
Oh,
Got one in the house.
Oh, paint. Wait.
It's going to overcurl just like every other rock on this sheet all day.
I'm pretty sure you don't like this sheet.
I'm just saying.
Just today.
No, it's not that I don't like it. I'm just saying it curls more than every skip expects it to. Like, he wanted that promote, and it curled a 1.5 feet too much.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that it's just today that this sheet's doing that, or do you think that's just how our
I played on this sheet on Monday. So.
I mean, was it like this on Monday?
Nope.
Okay.
It's curling a lot.
Do we have a consistent
I mean,
color
I
for
would
this?
prefer overcurl than undercurl.
I would too, but it's just funny in that you're like not expecting it. So see, yeah, this one's gonna way overcurl. It might tap that red one up,
Is it
or
gonna
do
find the port?
nothing.
I think
It's
it's going to
gonna
tap.
find.
See, this is what games on Sheet B look like. They turn into S shows.
Guards.
Cuss
No,
shows.
that's there on A.
They turn into cuss shows, is what that is.
So do we
So
have
the Jimmy
a?
Fallon show?
Do we have an update on the score on A? I see
I can-
we're up to 4, but
Yes.
I don't see a number 5.
So again, you'll
No,
notice.
we didn't announce their number 4 yet, so go ahead and announce it, hun.
So for the 4th end on sheet A, we had guards taking 1. So now the score is 2-4.
No.
I'm
Guards.
sorry.
You were
I have it opposite. Potomac Snyder took 1, so that
So
makes guards over Snyder 4.
Again on Sheet B, they
2.
took more ice, but you constantly notice
But it might
still
promote
not
it a little-
enough.
Oh, it's announced.
That's the first rock that is clear to guard in God knows how long. So.
Days.
Days is correct. That's a great shot. That will be very hard for them to follow down. I
Yeah.
feel like.
I mean, it's been very hard for them to get in the house, so
Yeah, because it's not like you can clear the guards because there's so many of them up front.
just send a stone down and hope it doesn't crash too much.
No, but there's a fine line between getting to that point and it hanging out and not going inside. So, this is
a
Yeah, put that in the glass for that one.
high risk, high reward because if you bump it too much, you're just going to bury it and then roll your shooter out.
My suspect is it's going to have a little too much weight and hang outside.
And take that red in the back out.
Yeah.
Do you think it would have worked to promote their yellows that are guards up there?
There's no real clear angle.
Oh, this seems to be down weight. Let's see what happens with it.
Let's see if it's another guard.
It curls too much, like all other guard weights do. So there you go. All right.
We are requesting, or we have been requested an update of the score.
On what?
I don't know.
Just update the score period on the sheets. I think the score is
your
updated
score
4
updated?
to 7. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I think I'm entering this in, right?
Yeah, 4 to 7. It's up on the. I see it right here, and it's up there. Yeah.
Wait, no, 7 to 4, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
up.
that's.
Yeah, Capt
That is the correct score, 7 to 4, if that's what's
Yes.
showing up.
I mean,
on
if you
Google.
mean the other sheets, sheet A has not posted for their 5th in. Sheet
Sheet
C.
C, we just found out that Never Blame the Iceman got 2, so they currently have 6. And, well, the Broom Where It Happens has 1. So
Pretty.
so that's our score update. Very riveting.
So how many
1,
rocks
2,
do we have in what?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guards.
That's sexy.
9 guards, 2 in the house.
So she is the Vice's second rock for yellow. Is that correct? Is that what we're throwing
I
right
think.
now?
I think I would.
it's- Yeah, second rock. I think, it's
I think I would try and hit that yellow a little off the center line, just as much weight as possible, just trying to clear something out. Because right now, you've got hammer, but there's not much you can do with that. So you've got to open it up somehow.
just throw it in there and hope something good happens. I'd still try to do something with those yellow
The angles are
guards.
just not there, though.
Are you sure?
I mean, that's what it looks like she's trying.
If you hit it wide, I feel like it could definitely
Like-
take out a red.
This end is going so badly for them. Like, your best bet is to draw into the 4-foot and hold them to 1.
See, look, boop, boop, boop. If you had enough weight, you could try to get something.
No.
So, well, that opens
No?
up. You could technically promote that other one, but it's a hard shot. It's definitely a hard
if you're
shot.
yellow right now, holding them to 1 is probably the best you're ever going to get out of this end.
So
But how
do you
would
hit and roll
there's
off
already
this
2
outside
in
on
there,
the?
though. How do you get it home to 1?
Draw, like, ideally that one should have drawn behind. So like,
Oh, like
but I mean,
threw it
but I
wide.
mean, you can still draw behind and hold them to 1 by just touching the 8-foot.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Or
like-
do you hit and roll on this guard over to
Real
the
risky.
right of us, to the left
Yeah, but like
of
at the
them.
end of the day, look at how many guards are in the.
And you don't want to give red 1 because they're up by 2 on you now, 3 on you now.
Red's up by
So
3.
you don't want to give them another 1 or 2. So, I mean, it might be worth either trying to promote that yellow, maybe clear that red guard, so you can come and sit on that other back red. I wish I had a stylus so I could circle what I'm talking about here. You know, the red guard, that one
Yeah.
red guard up there.
And
Well,
to travel
well,
Do you
back,
see what I'm saying?
and
To
to
the left
travel
of the
back
red
into
guard?
the 90s where styluses did things.
That's right. The John Madden call. You see, the team with the most points wins.
So we do have an update on sheet A. Guards took 1 point in the 5th end, so they
All right.
currently have 5, and so it's 5 to 2. Guards.
Over
Red Rock
over
away.
Potomac
Snyder.
So red, I'm not sure. I think they're just trying to draw in,
Yeah.
try and just get past the junk, but it looks like it's
I
going
don't
to
think they have enough
overcurl
weight.
and
They're
just
like-
add to the pile.
As is sheet B. It's going to
And hogged.
overcurl.
They might have just been guarding
Hey, bud.
the promote on that side.
I don't think
Yeah.
that was the intent.
I mean,
It
That
might
was
be.
not the intent.
I give them the benefit of the doubt.
so what do? Do you hit and roll off this red over here? Do you?
Does red have hammer?
No. Yellow will have hammer because red scored last in.
Okay. Excuse me.
Oh, you just got to quintuple all of those things in the middle.
Just gotta have the right weight and the right.
So you can promote that. You can hit and roll off of that.
Very descriptive, Luke. Very
Well,
descriptive.
I'm pointing it to. I don't really. I mean, we can't really circle. I can't really show you. I mean, where he's holding his broom now,
right now
hit
to
and roll off of
the
that.
Right of the screen is what he's talking about.
Well, Ardsley just said, well, maybe we should hit and roll there. I mean, it's definitely tough to.
Let's see what happens. I'm interested.
Well, that's good. You are announcing. You should be interested.
Very long think.
Now, since this is the last game of the night, do we have a time limit for this?
Do they have time limits on
They
anything?
haven't had a time limit on
There are
any
no
games.
time limits on any of them.
It's
Yeah.
8
Oh.
ends.
Okay.
Now, are they doing 10 ends for the finals?
Oh, I hope not.
Because I know for the
If I
the
make it
Dykes,
to the finals, I'm going to be really tough.
well, I know for the Dykes all the final games are 10 ends.
Yeah,
That would
I
make
think
sense.
they are.
That would probably, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Well, I do have Michael Dobbs behind me. I could ask.
That's not Michael Dobbs.
That is Michael Dobbs. That is definitely
there you
Michael
go.
Dobbs. Let me ask.
Still thinking. We should start the Jeopardy music.
Yeah. We do not have a think time timer
Clock.
here. So I think they're going for the hit and roll.
All right, so according to Michael Dobbs, we only the Dykes does the 10-ender.
Premier
So-
aficionado,
What?
supreme of all
So-
rules.
Yes,
so-
I mean, come on.
He does have a team named after him in this
He
tournament.
does.
Or his groupies do at least.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's
So
Michael
we'll be
Dobbs
in-
is my groupie, not I'm Michael Dobbs. It's the other way around. But yeah, so I think it's the
Semantic.
hit and roll. I don't know about that ice, though. Because if you
Wait,
overcurl
what,
like
what are
Jimmy,
they trying to
hit and roll in.
Hit and roll off the
That red.
Yeah, I guess.
way on the outside.
I guess yeah. That,
But if it overcurls like Jimmy's been saying, I think it's just going to be a nose hit. And
then
then it's just gonna
whatever.
sit.
I mean, honestly, that's the only call. Like that really is all you have at this point.
and then you
so.
try and promote it
think-
to cut them down, or yeah.
the third yellow from the left, looking from the warm room. I think you can promote that in
That's a rough
to the
promote.
button.
You're talking about
That is
that one right
rough.
there.
okay, that yellow.
Yeah.
You could promote that in. It's I
Pointing
mean,
with
it's a
your
lot.
hand doesn't help the audience, Frank.
He said third one from the left.
Third one from the left.
Looking in the warm room. So
Second.
third one from the right
From
on
the camera.
on the camera right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, this is the smart call, but like knowing the ice and the sweeper knowing when to sweep
this
or
looks
not
pretty
is
good,
the
though.
difficult part of this shot.
This looks
No,
really good.
They need to be on the
Oh
serve. They
no,
need
it
to-
didn't overcurled.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be.
No, no, that
Oh,
looks
it's rolling.
pretty fucking
Oh!
It's got to stop.
Wow,
Oh!
That's shot.
good. Oh,
That's a
no.
shot, right?
that's shot rock.
Oh.
That's
Dun 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 dun.
How do I?
Yeah.
Dobbs, help me! I want to show that.
Top 10 Sports Center.
Oh my God! Really?
Oh my God! Yes, I'm
so
trying
you have
to
two
do
things
things.
clicked. Okay, hit F.
All right, but now
Okay,
red.
so you had two things in the queue. Now pick where you want to go.
No, that wasn't it.
That's the other
near house. How do I get near house?
You got to hit
House near.
that one up there.
Oh, you got to hit this button up here.
Somebody, what?
You got to hit this up here.
No,
No.
not that. The third button. Next
Third
one.
button. Third button.
Third button. There you
Count
go.
to 3. There we go.
All right,
Oh hey,
Look at that yellow rock. It's sitting shot.
I helped.
yellow is shining right now.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, here you go. It's coming. Oh, it's not. Okay, there's.
We
That's-
think yellow is shot. It's a very close call.
I mean,
Okay,
over
there you
here it
go.
looks like yellow is shot. So if you're red, I think I'd try and heavy draw to tap the red up.
There's a red. The
I'm not sure
third
what they're
red,
calling
second
for.
red from the right. Although you can't see it in the
What are
current
they
image.
trying? Are they trying to promote? What are they? I'm not sure what the call is here.
They're-
Maybe just bump some stuff and hope for the best.
Yeah. This is a
Yeah,
circuit
but the
shot.
closest thing is a yellow.
Oh, they're trying to promote that red right on center, I think.
They should have been on this.
Yeah,
already.
but that's not.
Yeah,
hard
it's
enough to get
overcurling.
anywhere.
Sweet. What are they doing?
They're doing nothing.
I think they're trying to just block the yellow.
Don't worry.
Hold
I
them.
think they're just giving them one.
Putting crap
yeah.
up front to give them one is the right decision.
So is there any way that yellow can get 2 here? I mean, they could try and
Nope.
double
They could-
promote the red to the yellow to in.
There's no way.
But
Oh,
then
there's
they-
a way because we just
Zero.
saw a shot.
Yeah, but then they run the
Zero.
risk of hitting the red in.
Yeah.
Do you
There is
really want to?
none.
I mean,
Do that to yourself?
the one that they just guarded, if you hit that red to hit that yellow, I mean, it's possible.
There's a lot of words you just said.
The red rock that was just thrown is guarding a certain yellow rock
Uh-huh, I
that could
see.
be promoted.
I see that.
So if you hit that red rock with your yellow, you might possibly promote the yellow. It's hard, but what else do
true.
you have there?
That's true.
Because you can't really draw on the
But
one side.
You
And
need
that's
the correct weight.
the
It has to
only thing you
stop
can. That's the
on
only
the
thing you
button.
can promote here. Everything else is covered by a weird angle. So that is your only. I would say. I mean, do you see anything else, Frank? That seems like the only option for yellow here, unless they just want to throw it away and
I
take
would
one.
throw it away and take one.
I mean, I don't think there's any harm in trying to hit that red to hit the yellow. Because
Unless
how
you
are
give
you
them
going to take
2.
that out?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but if you hit the red, then they're sitting 2.
What are you talking about?
If you hit the red that's in the house, they're sitting 2 because that one's biting. Oh, that?
this-
Oh, no, I'm looking at the stuff in the
I know.
house,
I don't know.
not the guards.
I'm just glad I'm not playing right now.
Yeah.
Glad you're not skipping right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested to see what they want to do, but that's all I see. Unless they're trying to draw the one side, maybe.
They're gonna. No way.
I mean, what else? You have the double promote, or you have the draw. Both are fairly unlikely.
Stop thinking
And just throw.
and just throw it
I am ready for
and
this
go
throw
to the next
happen.
end.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Well, also with no time limits, it gives your team a little bit of a break. Regroup, be ready.
It is Friday night.
Yeah.
It
We could
is.
short house curl after this. Oh, okay. The skip is looking at some kind of crazy triple promote.
So, yellow to red to yellow. It's almost like a snake action.
Yeah, it's not
You
going to
didn't miss
happen.
anything.
Though I hope it does, because that would look really cool.
I would love that, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I think the craziest shot I've ever seen is where there were rocks that were basically lining the back half of the 12-foot.
Yeah.
And someone hit one on the right, and it hit,
There's a
and
ton-
it made a rock
and
on the
by the
left
way, there's a
actually
ton
go
of guards.
back. It went back towards the shooter.
towards
It
the
was the
shooter.
coolest
Pretty much
thing.
That's
you're seeing
awesome.
From the hog line back, so you're fine. You can just see the edge of that red, and that's the only one.
All right, so they're going to
That's
try to
pretty much the hog
promote
line.
the yellow that's top 12 into the button by hitting the yellow that's in front of the red that's in front of the yellow
But
that's in
if
the
you
top
hit
12.
with too much of a weight, you might knock your own yellow. I mean, I guess if you jam on it, you're still only setting 1, but that's a dangerous shot.
I would try to promote the
The other
opposite
yellow.
yellow because I think that's a better angle.
The one we were talking about earlier.
No, the one over here to the right.
Jimmy, what would you do?
So first yellow from the left on the camera. So
Well, where would you go with that one, though?
it would go into this one and then into this one.
Yellow's
and then
sitting
into that
low.
one.
Oh,
Or
okay. I
red
see
is.
what you're
Like
saying.
Okay.
this way.
But those rocks look. Okay, I see. I don't know with this edge though. If you see here,
Get this shot
I
ready.
think
This is gonna be a
either
crazy
way,
shot.
I don't think anything's going to happen
This
here.
is gonna be a very awesome shot or very anticlimactic.
Yeah, I'm guessing on the second.
Nothing.
Me too.
Sorry.
Here it comes.
Sorry to be disappointing.
She might
but
want to
I
get up
was
because those
Sweepers
rocks
are
are about to
on.
go flying.
Yeah, she get trapped in there.
What do we got? What do we got?
Can't see.
Hit the port. Nope.
Nothing.
Anticlimactic.
Anticlimactic.
So we're going to let them decide. I personally think yellow. It's yellow, but that's up to them.
I agree.
That's gonna be
Let's look at the house.
I think it's red.
I still go with.
they're gonna measure.
That's good.
All right, so Frank, what's your bet?
Yellow.
So Jen,
Blue?
we have two. I said yellow.
I think it's yellow too.
So we have 3 yellows and 1 red. Okay, let's
All
see.
right. We're all ganging up on you. I don't know. See, when I look at different cameras, like from the computer, it looks like it's red. From the camera above over there, I know it's.
Yeah, I'm looking at this camera.
See, this camera makes it look like it's yellow, but the
But I'm
camera.
looking at that.
Yeah, but that makes it look like.
Well, also
Which is
it's,
the same as that.
not-
I know, but I think it's the curve in the TV and art angle.
I don't think it's directly, and it's not directly over.
I don't
It's got a
know.
little
Okay, I
bit of a
changed
bubble.
mine. I changed mine to red.
And our
Changed
rings
to red.
aren't quite
You
perfect.
can't change your
so.
pick.
I just changed it. They haven't measured yet.
Oh, we have 2-2 now, apparently.
We're even on the opposite sides of the table. I like it.
I do like a good measure, though. Makes the game that much more fun.
It does.
So, yellow it is.
Is
Yeah,
it-
Frank.
Is it really?
Yeah, Frank. They just put that in the middle. That
Oh,
means
oh,
it's
I
yellow.
I was still watching the feed over here.
So that means yellow took 1 in that end, correct? Yes,
Yes.
1. So that puts after 6, we have Captain Planet with 7 and Ardsley with 5.
And I don't see any
After
new updates on scores on sheet A or
six,
sheet
I'm
C.
sorry, after 6. Well, they're still coming down, so they aren't finished with their 6th inning.
Center guard, as is tradition.
As is tradition.
Tradition.
I think there's some vanilla pudding around here, as is tradition.
Ooh, I do like that we did have people who were voting on if they thought it was yellow or red.
Well, go Team Yellow because we're right, so congrats.
So I made a poor decision.
Wait, what?
switching.
Did they burn?
Yeah, they burned a
They
rock.
hogged that one.
Yeah, I mean, not burned it. They hogged it.
Oh.
And everybody got too cold. They were waiting around, you know?
Yeah.
It was a lot of
Everybody's
standing.
got to get up moving around again. So corner guard. See how much curl we got. She was a little wide on the broom. And see it's starting to snap there. We need them to.
Yeah.
You got it?
Solid guard there. Good corner.
Thank you.
Good corner guard for red. What do you want me to press?
Number 4.
Ah, okay.
That one.
I stepped on the cord.
So guard out front for red. Yellow coming in, maybe try and get it behind. It's a little light though.
I heard you won again. It was against the Potomac team, so I'm still kind of sad, but congrats anyway, so. It's okay, congrats. What's up, Ann? No.
I mean, see.
Oh, you're free.
Draw behind for red. Tweet us at CurlDC. Hashtag Kayser 2016.
Oh.
We have one across. Yes, we do. Looks like it is barely across, though.
It's a pro shot. Not many people can make that super corner.
Yeah, that is a.
That's skill shot.
I thought it was barely over. It's at least over by a foot or two. It's about
So-
in line with that other yellow.
Draw behind for yellow.
So this is by far the closest game of these 4. So this is definitely the sheet to be webcasting, or the game to be webcasting. It's going to be close on the guard. Ooh, gets around. All right. Let's take it into the rings.
Good. Sweep it.
Come on. Nope. Nope. Still out front.
Should have put a little more back into that sweeping.
I'm getting tired now.
I know, it's late. We're all tired.
Now, would this be their second game of the day or their first game?
They're second.
Okay.
Because they played early. I think they played basically 9 a.m. and then 9 p.m.
That's a nice break in between.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, plenty of time to get wasted.
I was going to say get some sleep, but hey, whatever.
Whatever floats your boat.
Clearly, we have different definitions of what a Bonspiel is.
Clearly.
And we got another guard. Is this going to be what we just had last in on the other
maybe.
side?
All right, let's see what the call is. So the call is going to be a draw behind.
Gotta give it some weight, though.
Yeah. Little bit of chutzpah on this one.
Thank you to our faithful 42 watchers right now. And we appreciate you hanging out with us. We, again, love to hear from you. questions, comments, concerns.
Up when you can,
input.
sweepers.
Look at that. The box shot.
Great shot.
And there is a lot of excitement going on up here in Laurel, Maryland, in the club, not just happening on the ice, but also happening in the warm room. If you want to come have some drinks, enjoy yourself, hang out and have a good time, come on down.
Now, are we going to have a box game tomorrow? Do you know?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Ah, I love
I
the
haven't
box
ever
game.
seen that here. I've only seen that at the Tropicurl, actually.
No, we had box game.
Did we?
We did it Big Spiel. We
And-
did it in the Final Fling last year also.
Did we do it in the Oktoberfest?
I'm not sure because I think we webcasted on Friday and we weren't here for Saturday.
I'm pretty sure we
Oh, just skinny that guard. This is a real nice shot. A little bit more weight would have been much better than that.
But
So-
if yellow doesn't cover it up, if you take the same line and you just tap that yellow back,
yeah, I feel like yellow's going to cover it up, though, is the problem. Let's
agree.
see what the call is.
But you got to do it.
Yeah.
So thinking looks like a draw. Yellow gonna go. It looks like they're gonna guard their shot.
Yep. Reasonable.
She's melting a knee dimple into the ice right now.
Yes, she is.
Oh, man.
Get up.
Get up.
Get up. Get up. Let's count. 1, 2. Okay. You should totally go out there and like poke at it.
Loud noises.
Is that sheet C?
That is sheet C. We turn that down a little bit. We've got the ambient on, I think, 2, 3. Whew.
All right, so let's see. What is red going to do?
So,
Block.
not sure if we announced what happened on sheet C.
We have
But-
So
6.
there's your house.
6 ends up.
Room where it happens got 1 point in the 6th end, so they currently have 2.
Oh, rock away. What?
And Never Blame the Iceman has 6. So let's see what happens in their 7th end.
Oh, clip the guard.
Peel the guard. Opens up that house a bit. I mean, we still got some 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards technically.
Nope. Sheet B. Crashing guard central.
Oh.
So if you're yellow, do you put another guard up? You do not have shot, or you do not have hammer. So you just guard. You
Yeah.
guard your one with dear life, and then and then be down 1 going into the 7th.
8th. They're in the
8th.
7th.
Yeah, that's kind of seems to be what they
That's not a bad idea.
need to do.
Because I don't think we're going to blank. Obviously, it'd be good.
Another knee dimple. As an ice maintenance guy, I'm crying.
Maybe if you go put your tears in there, it'll fill in the dimple.
That would work.
No, that would be salty. You don't want that. We learned that is bad.
Not the ice.
Oh. It's going to be down by 1 coming home with hammer. Without hammer, it looks like. So.
Are there any biters right now on that sheet?
Nope.
No, there's the one that's close, but it's
Okay.
not biting.
Yeah, from the single, I wasn't sure if yellow was biting.
What
What angle do I have?
are
She's
they
looking
doing?
at this.
No, what are they doing here?
They're
Maybe
curling.
just hitting.
They're just throwing something really hard at the pile.
I think so.
Over curls.
Yellow. Oh, and they just peels their guard. Knocks 2 of theirs out. Yeah, yellow is still pretty well guarded there.
Pretty.
Yeah. I think they were trying to peel that yellow guard. If they hit it with hard enough, I think they were trying to double take out those 2 guards. But I mean, it overcurled and took out their own.
So are we on last rock? Oh.
No, there's 4 rocks to go in the end.
This is the first of Skip's rocks.
Yep.
All right, good deal.
Way to stick with it.
This
Hey.
this is the time where they start to think, though.
These are the kind of updates I expect from my fellow commentators, by the way.
Oh, you want to know how many rocks there are? There's some rocks in the houses.
We are about to throw the first Skip's rock, which is yellow.
Hey, you're the one that's supposed to be running the rock tracker. We have a tracker.
I'm doing a lot of clicks and stuff, so thank you.
Clicks and stuff.
So I am looking at what was recently said on our feed. Definitely the warm room sounds fun. If you can, come on down, hang out with us in the warm room.
Thank you.
What would yellow do, though? So
It should be like a wristband. What would yellow do?
What would yellow do in this? They're still shooting shot. Just
I know.
You got to promote one of the yellows into second shot.
But you I mean, you might tap that red.
No, but you can't do that.
So for your home viewership, folks, that's what the house looks like.
It's fascinating.
There's room to tap yellow up without endangering your yellow shot rock. That's probably what you got to do.
I mean, what? The
Now,
one
if
on
you
the center?
tried to draw behind, is that stupid?
It's not. You just have to be about half 4 foot, but that's a tough shot. So
Yeah.
And we have not seen too many draws tonight. Too many clutch draws,
And
I should
especially
say.
with this, yeah, with where those guards are, getting a rock into half 4 foot would be very difficult.
yeah. I see that.
Very
Especially with that
difficult.
red.
Like,
the yellow up high.
he would probably do better to clear one of those yellows or 2, honestly. Like, that might. Clearing a yellow might be the best play you could do right now.
For Team Yellow, you want to clear some of your guards?
No, you want to promote one of them, and then you want to roll the shooter. This is going to be hogged.
I think that's,
See,
I don't know if it,
those sweepers are dying right now.
Well, that's going to be a useless run.
It's actually going to hurt them. If
Nope,
it,
they're
Well,
not keeping
fortunately.
it. Oh, look, I just burned
Like,
it. Oh, no.
clearing that far left yellow would have
Yeah.
been the best thing they could have done, I think.
Yeah.
Just completely removing it.
Their own stone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it would have left the draw open. And it either leaves it to them to make or for them to. Like, someone has to make it.
so how have they been playing? It has been a close game. That's how they've been playing. We have 2 very evenly matched teams for, as you can see, a very close game.
It does seem that the out-of-town teams don't really catch on to the fact that we have really slow ice. Hence with all the guards.
Right.
I would say, though, that it's not even that. It's, I mean, even for the local teams, it's different ice than we've been used to. It's swinging quite a bit. It's just, it's a good case in point for curlers to have to adapt to ice, and
A huge part of the game.
it is, and there you go. That's the right call. Draw in. There you go. Done.
I just want to say hi to Matthew, Jeff, and Derek for joining us. Ian's been a faithful companion this whole time. And to our 40 watchers right now, thank you for staying with us. And look, the conversations are happening. So, again, anybody who just joined us, feel free to ask us questions, and we will read it. Sometimes I'm slow on seeing what's going on, but we'll always answer it.
So I see. So if you're yellow here, do you block? Do you block over here?
Well, this is hammer. No, it's not.
No, it's
Never
not.
mind.
Because I'm looking, because you look here, you can either block the port to hit that red to hit the yellow, or because over here, this red rock, that's promotable.
You have to block that port.
But actually, no, that's covering that up. So yeah, you block that port, and you hope that you got one.
That's a very makeable hit of that red into yellow, so you have to block that port. What are we looking at?
Just needs to slow down.
Oh, what was the call?
Draw.
I mean, it ended up guarding it. It's not what he wanted, but hey, it's guarding his yellow.
Well, that completely satisfied the purpose of guarding that hit. So,
Plan B. Plan C.
whether that was the plan or not, they succeeded.
So if I was red here, I would let the yellow take one to get hammer back in the last end.
Yep.
I mean, seems like a good.
Yeah.
So we do have an update on sheet C. The Never Blame the Iceman took another 2 to make it 8-2 after 7.
Yeah, this is I guess they figure they don't have anything to lose in this situation.
Well,
let's see what the house looks
they
like.
could pick their red out and
Oh,
then
yeah.
give up 3.
They really could, yeah. So
Oh, yeah, because I'm not.
giving up 1 doesn't seem so bad.
No.
Going up into the 8th with hammer up by 1
Yeah.
does not seem bad. Let's see what happens, curling fans.
I don't know if I'd want to take that risk.
It's
You
it's
don't want
pretty
to
down weight.
Tip it and take it out and have them 3. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take it out.
It's already on the guard.
Per sheet B, it overcurled.
So yellow with 1. So this will be a close game. So coming down after 7, yellow takes 1, Ardsley takes 1. So that puts the score at 7-6 after 7. So this is a very close game. All right, Jeff, I'm glad that you will play next year. You got to find yourself a team.
A couple of times. Yeah, I know. We were like, what happened?
Oh, yeah. So if you're the red team here, would you do the just throw everything through so there's nothing to hide behind?
Yes.
No, not.
You-
I
Okay,
would.
I mean, it's only one. There's only one difference. I mean, yellow's
Especially now after they hog the first rock.
well,
or at least make sure it's in the house.
No. Throw it through.
I mean, with
You don't want to give them anything to freeze to.
Yeah, but then you've got I mean, with only 1 point lead, I don't know if I would do that. I think I would still try and maybe throw it, like I said, T-line weight. If you just throw it, just throw for a button, throw for the button. And then if they can hit, then you just trade hits.
I'd at least throw to the side of the house. I definitely wouldn't throw it through. I'd throw it to the side, make them make the hit.
I mean, if I was up by maybe 3, I think I might throw it through. But with 1, as we've been saying, and as our faithful audience has been saying, is this is a 5 and under, so anything can happen.
Yeah.
Just having a conversation. Oh, so we have some updates.
I already
for-
updated.
Oh, you did? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was gone for a minute. One of my friends came to visit me.
We're making the glug glug motion in the background, if you couldn't tell.
I was quacking, but that's just me.
Quack. So now there's a duck and a donkey.
That's right.
Frank, what is your noise? What is your animal of choice for this evening?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, he's quacking like a duck. He's laughing like a donkey.
Am I? Is that my
Someone
thing?
said, "Is there a donkey in the warm room?" And I think I don't know.
Well, whoever said that, go F yourself. And yes, we're keeping it family friendly because we're required to. You effers.
Only because we're required to. Not sure if they'll be inviting Jimmy
I don't think we
back.
have a curling after dark here.
Oh, we do. That's quite the
It's
heater.
called Friday Night League.
That's quite the heater.
That's straight through. So
No,
for
aren't
red,
you
I mean that's
technically supposed to let it go all the way through.
This
No.
is a 5 and under.
Doesn't
tournament
matter.
Again.
No.
Isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
No, like even in the pro leagues, you'll see
if it's
like
that hot, they'll
like
just let
even
it.
in Olympic leagues, you'll see them like
Because I have
catch
definitely
a
had
rock.
people yell at me when I've been like, oh, it's nope.
When have you
Call them
ever
B
seen a
words.
If you touch a rock in play, the opposing skip gets to put it back in a reasonable place. And if it's going super fast, there's nothing
Yeah.
reasonable about putting it in the back of the house.
Right.
Because I've definitely had a skip yell at me when I was like, oh, it's
Yeah.
not out.
Tell them they are being absurd.
Yeah.
That was when I was vicing.
Tell them Olympians do that. Don't be trash.
And we're Olympians, so.
That's
Yes.
right.
I mean,
So yellow needs to be hiding behind something.
It mostly
so
comes down to common sense. Anyway,
this
back
is
to
going
our
to be.
game.
This might be a hog.
I think
Hogs.
this is
Back to the game
It's
you
like
I think it's
viewers
gonna be a
care
1.
about.
Yeah.
Oh!
synchronize those screams. Where
Oh,
That's
sorry.
a 1.
Did we just fall off a cliff or something?
he did.
Sorry, viewers, you didn't get to see that one, but yes, it is barely a 1. There you go. There's your 1. There's your 1.
Now that's the hard guard to throw. Our
No.
Friday night
Yeah.
league, when we were up and we wanted guards, my skip he would call for a 1 guard because
Oh,
why not?
we got the 1 peel.
The one
Yes.
guard peel.
Yes, 1 peel.
And he missed.
Nope, he's gonna take the other.
Whatever. You're gonna hit one of them.
So don't have any rocks in the house. Yeah.
Another end of cards.
If you're Team Red, if you're Captain Planet here, all you got to do is make sure that they don't have 2 stones in the end.
And make sure pollution gets down to 0 by the end of the game.
That's right. Jen says she's going to play the Captain Planet song.
This draw is another over-curling draw. It's over-curling.
As is tradition.
Yeah.
Now, I can't really tell from where I am if that's completely over the line, but
But
since it touched the other
Yes.
rock, it's still technically in play.
Oh, sorry, folks. I'll get you some better camera angles. Oh, hey,
And he's
There
calling for the
isn't
peel.
one.
there's your buxom skip, Team Red.
Peeling
Box up?
2 one guards.
Okay, we're at that point in the night.
We are. So yeah, peel the 1 guard.
Pacha! Peeled.
Dunsies.
So we have an update on sheet A.
Is there a reason why you wouldn't curl in, draw in right here?
I'm not sure, but on sheet A, guards took another, so it is.
So Red has hammer. They're up by 1. They want to keep it clean.
It is 6-5 on sheet A with guards above Potomac Snyder. After 7. Great.
We're good?
Rainey says hi, everybody.
She's joining us. Oh, yes. Now I got a neck massage. That feels
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Oh, yes. I'll just enjoy this.
And this rock doesn't curl enough.
I would say I'd be sweeping that. Try and get it over and maybe end up promoting it because it's not.
Well, Yeah, yellow. You need to do better than that.
I'm jealous.
Thank
Wow.
you. That was awesome.
If you announce here at the Potomac Curling Club, it sounds like Rainey. It comes with a free Rainey shoulder massage.
It was awesome.
And peel it again. Oh,
Oh, she's
Stop
running
it.
that.
she hit it, but that would have been peeled out. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Just take it out.
Yeah, her foot.
Yeah. All about that foot.
But it would have gone out anyway.
So, calls a drawing.
I do like how we now are officially Lennifer at the club.
What's the score on?
I announced it was 6-5 in favor of guards over Potomac Snyder on A after 7.
Are you updating the score for them?
Oh, what is our tiebreaker? Our tiebreaker is an extra in, correct?
Correct.
So yes.
Full extra end.
Yep.
So we could be going into extra curling, folks. Meow, meow, meow. No, I was trying to do the air horn noise.
I was doing the NFL.
No, let's not do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Because everyone
I
loves
thought it was
that
that
sound.
point.
Let's not do sound effects with our voice. We're not
Wait, so you
acapella
said
duel.
Snyder's down by 1 over on A?
Snyder's down by
Sorry,
1, yes.
Frank,
Oh,
you
that's a
met me.
shame.
I'm all about the sound effects.
He's a good kid, as I mentioned. Good kid, that Kyle Snyder. I'm curling with him in Toronto in a couple weeks, so good times.
So coming down red, it looks like they're just gonna take out the yellow. It's a good thought. No rocks, can't score.
Rolls a little.
See, look, it's all about the sound effects. Frank.
Guys.
Frank sound effects. Frank
Pocket
sound
sand.
I'm sure
No,
our audience
Chip
loves
is not
the
here
sound
this
effects.
Okay,
season.
audience, tell us if you mind the sound effects.
There is no pocket sand this season.
There's
'cause
totally
Chip is
pocket
not
sand.
here.
There's pocket water from the broken pipes.
I think it's pipe water, not pocket water.
I mean, I guess he was pronouncing it.
So, on our feature sheet, red up by 1 without hammer. Yellow throwing their first skip stones. Yeah.
Hit and roll over.
Absolutely, that's the smart call. Throw a good, normal. No, not normal. Control weight, get some curl, roll behind those guards. That's a great shot.
I know we definitely had a good hit and roll earlier, but I think it was this skip that did it. So I think we've seen that shot from him before. So let's see if he can do it again.
Straight down the center line.
The hit's easy. Clearing the shooter's not bad, but the roll would really be key for them right now.
Yeah.
Right. Get behind those guards.
Might even set them up for 2. Who knows?
Well, if they get 2, then it's over. If they get 1, you get to hear us for one more end.
That's right. Vomit into your buckets now. You might have to hear us for one more.
Now, if they're tied after another, do we do skips rocks then?
Skips rocks, yes.
If they blank the extra end,
If they play, no.
then they'll do skips rocks.
Oh,
That overcurls.
no.
Already on the guard.
As is tradition.
You pull up. You don't want to knock that red in.
They won't.
They're going to guard the opponent's rock even
Jesus.
better.
All right. Well,
I mean, it's biting.
They do have a biter.
Nah, it's not going to matter.
I don't think it'll matter, but hey, this
They
is a 5 and under,
never
Frank.
Famous
No.
last words.
Yeah.
And they won it with a biter.
No, famous last words is, hey, hold my beer.
that's fine. Sheet B basically. It was our downfall earlier today, so we're now in the
I don't know if I was just here.
It's 3. Perfect. Thank you. So it looks like sheet C is done. I don't know if they played an extra in, but it was never blame the Iceman over broom where it happens.
We still have a close game on sheet A.
Close games on A and B.
So on A again, we have guards, and Potomac Snyder. They are very close.
6-5 guards. So red look like they're trying to draw again.
I think they're guarding.
I don't know if that's fast enough.
Like just guarding. It's not going to come over to enough for just the straight guard. I mean, how much of that? I mean, that red is pretty concealed.
Guarding the draw, I think. Forcing them to play the hit. It's gonna tick. It's gonna roll out.
So do you peel the yellow?
Oh, Jimmy.
This is
whenever
Yellow's
I'm
last
muted.
rock.
Oh yeah. So you've got to go for the heavy draw to knock back, and then
I don't even know.
I think it's there. The like hit weight takeout on that red for 2.
Backline draw.
It's there, yeah.
heavy draw.
Hack weight.
It's definitely the port is definitely set up the correct way too.
Hack weight takeout for the win.
Well, it's not the hammer.
Oh, is
So
it not?
Red can draw. Red has the hammer.
Oh,
Jeez, Jimmy.
well, go.
Normally that's my job.
I can go F myself.
They could
man,
shake
but-
after this rock, but
But if they're sitting 2 after this,
I mean, I
that
wouldn't.
puts red in a pickle. at
Right.
least. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Oh! They're
So, Ian, who are you
like, this is
thinking
a casual
guard?
Bonspiel. There aren't timeouts. I feel like he's trying to take a timeout right now.
I mean, this is a
Yes,
pretty
that's
crucial, pretty crucial moment.
It is. But you still don't get a timeout.
And I also
Oh, they're taking it. They're taking the timeout.
no, he's going down the sheet. This is
Okay, winky face, really? Winky face? All right, Matthew, winky face. Yes, we're
Hey,
definitely
you-
talking about sheet B.
you asked
like it.
for
I
their
like
input.
I did.
I like
did.
this call. Let's see.
But I like the fact that there's a winky face.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't think you can see. Well, you can.
There's
You
people
can come over by me if you want. I can see. I can lean.
Now you're touching me.
It's not gonna happen. Gonna throw it straight down the center line.
It needs,
Oh, they got to get on it now. That is narrow.
Well, they
Why did they
were
go
on.
off
Benoit.
Ooh,
Ooh,
it's past the guard.
What up?
Needs to
it's gonna
curl.
catch something.
Bleh. Oh, is it
Ooh,
going to come up to the
ooh,
fighter?
that is close.
Oh, is it going to come
So
down to
yellow-
the fighter? Let's
it's
see
gonna
what
come
happens.
down to-
Fighter. Famous last words.
So that yellow is sitting
Oh,
one with
Frank.
red.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh,
Oh.
man.
Oh, where is it?
Wait, what?
Where's the stone?
That's near house, right?
Let's look up there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta switch
Look at
this,
that.
Jen.
Oh.
There we go.
Do it again.
So we got a biter, a yellow biter. So if you're red, it looks like they're just going to call the draw. But if it's been like all
No.
night,
I'm pretty sure they're hitting.
they're going for the hit.
I think they're gonna go for the hit. I think that's what his call was.
Well, that's some crazy ice out there, so you better be cleaning.
Why are they going for that?
I think because the draw hasn't been as effective as they wanted tonight. So if you throw a little more weight, if you take it out and
Is
it
it that-
rolls out, then you're still up by one. And if you take it out, if you take it out, you've won. Ooh. Nope.
Flash.
Okay.
Extra end.
We have an extra
Well,
end. We are tied.
Actually, they might measure.
No, you can look right here, Frank.
Oh, gets yellow.
Very
Yeah,
booped
red
it.
was pretty far out. Yeah, so that puts yellow at yellow and red at
Overtime.
7 after 8. So we've got one
I
extra
hit
in.
7. Oh man.
So we're going to
Close
take all the
game.
rocks down to the other end, and we're going to curl right back the way we came. Right?
Yes.
The way we just came.
I
Right.
hope that's what they're doing.
All right, curling
It's
fans.
a
One
very
more end.
inefficient way to do this.
9 for the price of 8. What?
I mean, it's all free.
9 for the price of 8. I stand by my statement.
It's still free. Bonus curling is correct.
I mean, 2 times 0 is still 0. So There you go.
Hooray.
Did that math just blow your mind?
Well, the fact that you just mentioned math to me blew my mind.
Smell pizza.
You're such a fat kid.
You know, that's the first sign of having a stroke.
That's burnt toast.
You're wrong. Being wrong about the smell of a stroke is a second sign of having a stroke.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
This headset kind of makes my left ear hurt. Is that the third sign?
That is the third sign. You're effed.
Let's see if they ask about the donkey again.
All right.
Swing over to sheet A. This is the hammer.
Can you guys?
Oh,
Hey, Jimmy, can you swing over to A to watch the?
I don't know how to do that.
Hey, Frank, can you show him how to swing over to A?
On the desktop.
Yeah.
We can at least show
I'm
the
on
house
the desktop.
in A.
I've switched it.
No, right there. See how it says sheet C? No, to the right. On the desktop. To the left. Down.
On the desktop.
Like coming right over here. would be like-
It's already off.
Oh.
It's already off.
Oh.
But I just switched the camera up here.
So it looks like over.
Woo!
If that is what I think it is, was that the hammer on A? Oh no, we have one more shot from Red on A. So right now they're sitting 1 on A.
Also.
And if they get another one, then they win. And
How
if
do you
not,
come
we'll
back?
have extra ends on A also.
Our A angle should.
Yeah, it just moves the camera. It's not like we have an extra camera.
I know, but it should move a little bit less. Like.
Go ahead and fix that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go have fun.
Just go out there with a pole and hit it.
I've had enough whiskey to be willing to do that.
You're not missing anything on sheet B.
It just flashed through.
There's one guard and one shot through.
We will definitely have at least the last 4 stones of each. But on A, like I said, if he makes the shot, then they win, and if he misses, then they go to extra ends
What
on A.
is the shot on A? It's a draw.
I think it's just a draw.
It's a draw for 1.
I'm not sure. That ice seemed a little
Oh
narrow for the draw.
my God! It's Kyle Snyder making
But-
the draw on A.
Nope. It's light.
Yeah, call up. You don't want to. So on A, looks like we're going to go into some extra ends also.
Extra ends on A.
Woo!
All right.
Hot
And currently
doggy!
on B, we have 2 yellow
All right, we can
guards.
go back to B now.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Double click.
I did.
Are you sure?
It takes a minute. It takes a minute.
Hey.
It's back.
It does take a minute.
I
Hey.
really had to think hard about that. Like, I don't want
All right, back to our feature sheet on B.
More guards on B.
Stuff and
Guards, guards,
stuff.
guards.
More guards. But
So
There's
Potomac
a person
Snyder
delivering.
and guards are tied on A.
Red
coming
has the
into
hammer.
extra.
That looks awfully light.
Your face looks awfully.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
I tried.
Red has the hammer on sheet B, but
Oh, snap.
yellow has the hammer.
Third
We'll be
guard.
having the hammer on sheet A.
all right, draw in.
Draw in.
Draw to the button right now.
Pin shot. So that's Frank's assessment. Draw to pin.
Yeah.
Male
would-
announcer
no one
2
can do
says
that,
draw
apparently.
to pin.
Why would you not draw to pin?
That's what I've been saying all game.
Yeah.
They keep throwing guards.
Duh. That's that thing you want to get near.
Wait, the center of the house?
Yeah.
Not the hog line?
Yeah. I don't know what the house is, so I'm going to take your word for that one.
What are those rings in the ice? Anybody else ready for a nap?
I think that's called going
So
to
ready
the
for
bed.
a nap.
I'm ready for a nap.
Ooh, little light.
We about a 2.
Oh, Benoit.
Well, it's over.
Is that like your favorite term tonight?
Draw to the button. Who's the skip on these teams?
Skip for featherweights is Corey Fisher.
So he's on team red or yellow?
Yellow.
And then Captain Planet is Mike
Someone-
Glessner.
Oh, we got a takeout on the yellow. Hot stuff here, people. Watch it.
I think that might just promote.
That's going to promote it.
Yeah, over
It's going to
curl.
be at a weird angle, but.
Over curl as sheet B is want
no,
to.
never mind.
Oh,
Just peel it.
OS. Cuss, that was good.
I like it. Finally learning.
Have you ever seen that movie, The Fantastic Mr. Fox?
No.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's the greatest benefit of it, is that basically everything is replaced with
We got
cuss.
extra ends on both. I don't think they won. We've got so many games. It's like, man, I don't want to play another.
Drawing behind for yellow here appears to be the name of the game, so let's see how he does.
What, babe? The snacks look delicious.
Yeah. Pass me some mozzarella sticks, please. Yes.
What is that? A nugget?
Oh, it's so good.
What is it?
Well, they're all really good.
I'm not going to like it, you said?
Oh, yeah. Amazing shot for yellow right there.
Don't chew into the mic.
You won't see much better a shot than that. That's pretty awesome.
I think it's got bacon in it.
You can be
Yo.
one too.
And hey, I'm busy with my clicking, but you commentators, keep me updated on that extra end over on sheet A.
We will.
That good kid Kyle Snyder, we're curling into Bonspiel in Toronto in a couple weeks, so I wish well for him. So if you can rig the game in addition, that'd be fantastic.
On
as
B,
well.
on B, we just peeled the guard. So we got one in the house for yellow, but they're going to just guard that.
Yep. Yellow calling for the guard.
Not sure what I just ate, but it was delicious.
So if we do end up blanking this in, we will have Skip's Rock,
Oh my god.
which is just each skip draws as close as they can to the button, usually with sweeping. I would assume with sweeping.
Am I muted?
Calls a center line draw, top 12.
Sorry, I thought I muted myself.
You were not muted, Jen.
Pretty good. It's going to be short, but
That will work. Can over curl a little bit, so you can still see it.
Nah, they can see like a quarter of
yeah,
it.
pretty nice.
I would take that any day. Yeah, he's going to peel the guard.
I give a little more.
I would attempt the peel of.
With the way they're moving, give it a little more. You might get the back one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's thinking. Yeah, there you go. You see where that back one.
Should have been sweeping it.
Oh wait.
Wow, that came over hard. Wow. Jeez.
As is tradition on sheet P. Like, this was literally the name of the game when I played my
Yeah.
game on sheet B. Was after every single fucking rock, you would say, that moved a lot more than I thought it would. And I feel like that's
And you
how
never adjusted.
Yeah, so you just need
No,
to add.
we kept adjusting, and somehow they still moved more than we thought they
They're-
would.
He's holding it on the hog line, and it's still not curl. It's still curling too much.
It constantly moves more than you think it will.
So yellow, I think I would just put up another guard.
I would throw a biter on the left side.
All you
Good
need
call.
is one. Why
Right
don't you?
side.
No, biter on the left is good. It serves as a guard, and and you might score two if they don't make their shot.
Well, you don't really need to score two.
Well, yeah, you're not looking for two, so.
The point being is you want to guard the shot up more. Whether it bites,
Right.
that's great, but
Well,
Oh.
the biter takes away the hit and stick. Yeah, see, that's where he wants
Sweep
it.
it, sweep it, sweep it.
See, little more on that.
still a great shot though.
Eh, Yeah.
I guess leaving it at high prevents the double, too.
they have to draw on the right. Oh, wait. Is this not hammer?
Nope.
We still got a bunch of stones.
All
One,
right,
two,
I'm
three,
so
four,
busy
five.
clicking. I don't even know what rocks are.
We have
rock-
three
three
rocks
red.
left.
Three
Three
red
red rocks
Yay!
left.
Okay, good. 3 red rocks left.
I think they're
Good
trying to
know.
maybe. I mean, if it peels it, great, and if it comes back and hits that yellow, awesome. We're just kind of letting it up to the vector gods here.
This is a promote. This is a nice promote, kinda.
I don't know if I.
Frozen.
I like clearing the center at least, but
Yeah.
I think it's gonna come down to a red draw to the Fwht. That's what this end is gonna end up being.
No pressure on that one.
Yeah, I know.
No, there's an F ton of pressure on that one.
Hence the sarcasm.
Really, like adults are listening to this. Like they've never heard that word in their life. Like seriously.
They don't care.
Yeah.
So if you're yellow,
Draw
do you-
behind.
More thinking.
You draw behind. You make their last rock as difficult as possible.
So while we're waiting, do we want to see what sheet A is doing?
Oh my God, yes. Well,
Why wouldn't you freeze to the center corner of the red rock in the 12-foot?
Okay, I can see it. I like it.
So there's one stone left on. Oh no. There's quite a few.
Because that prevents the raise takeout,
The
and
raise,
then it
yeah.
also then you're biting, you're aiming, and you're guarding the draw.
Hmm. I was gonna say put one basically a little right of the center from where we're seeing.
I mean, looking
But
at
that's
the
basically what you're
house, that's a lot of space. Like,
Yeah.
you could almost take out the red or take out both.
Yeah, that's true.
So after this shot, I think we should go look over at A because there's a lot of stones piling up over there.
Nah, let's stay focused on B. until
Stay
the
on
end.
B because
Yeah.
they're gonna
'Cause this is
finish
the
up
end of
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the feature sheet. We can't miss.
Yeah.
Boom goes the
Alright.
dynamite on our feature sheet.
Kyle Snyder's my man, though, over on A.
We won't.
He's a good kid. He's a straight shooter.
Well, in curling, I don't know if you want to shoot straight. You want to shoot curl,
You
right?
want a curl?
I mean, straight towards the broom, and then it curls. That's
Got
the way
it,
it works.
got it.
so.
Okay, that looks.
This is a good rock.
Yeah, but say
Get
that.
on
Oh,
it.
they need to get on it.
Tonto, jump on it.
That's okay, though. That's a guard.
They did not.
So if you're red, do you
You threw
raise
it.
promote?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, it's there.
You've got 2 rocks left.
Raise promote, you're sitting 2. Like, you might even roll the shooter behind theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. Done.
easier said than done.
It's going to overcurl. We know that about Sheepy. Give it enough ice,
Yeah.
and you'll make the shot. Give it
So
enough
what you're
ice.
saying is they're not
Double
giving
the
you enough
ice.
right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Double the ice, and you'll make the shot.
Either double the ice or double the weight.
This is going to wreck the guard.
Yeah.
Unless it's like,
Double the weight.
we'll see what the weight is, but
What is that clicking? What is that?
I don't know.
Oh. I don't know how that's getting picked up on the.
What was it?
Was the dude snapping?
They're not sweeping it, so I guess they like the curl.
They need to get on it. That's
No.
going to crash the guard.
It's
Oh,
already
look,
on the
Jimmy.
guard.
You are correct.
as is
Is it a
tradition.
remote?
Nope.
Oh, hey, you should have given it twice as much ice as you did.
So yellow, you put up another.
Sheet B is literally effing every person on it.
So are you going to tell whoever's playing on sheet B tomorrow?
Oh,
about
I
this?
haven't even been paying attention to these things. Oh, wait, so 7 was yellow 1.
Oh, you haven't updated the score?
Oh, not at all, no.
Oh my god.
Well, they know we're tied. We're in the extra end.
I know, right? That's what good commentating is about.
Yeah.
So in the 7th end they had 6.
Oh, they had 1.
Okay, I didn't know how. Sorry, I forgot how your scoring worked.
And then in the 8th,
They got
yellow also
1.
had 1.
Oh, stop giggling over there.
Yellow stole 2 in a row.
Yes.
Yeah.
Three in a-
Show enough.
3 in a row. 6, 7, 8.
No, because the 6 they had the hammer. So it's not a steal.
Whatever, man. They scored 3 ends in a row.
Whatever,
Really?
man.
Really,
you don't
Frank?
know.
You don't know me, man.
Come on.
You don't know my life.
You don't know me. What's
So-
going on A?
Guards, guards, guards.
It does look like there's a.
Oh, there's 2
They've got
biters.
skips.
There's 2 biters.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah, they've got skip stones
This
left.
is the
on.
last yellow rock on B, right?
I think so, yeah.
Question mark?
All right, let's see what happens.
Question mark? Yes, we think.
I'm the commentator and I don't know.
Last rock on sheet B for yellow.
So many people in the house.
Possibly the last rock of the night.
Really only one. If you stand up, I promise it helps, right?
So somebody tell me, what is the fucking call?
I think it's a guard.
Yeah, guard
wanna
so
sit-
they can't hit the
They
red.
want to sit right in front
Is that-
of the shot rock.
Where's the weight to this stone?
It is.
Pretty light.
Oh, over curling, as is tradition.
No,
It's
that's
still
not too bad.
So I think
That's not
That is
bad.
not too
In
bad at
line.
all.
Still more than they want.
It's a high guard that's there. I think
I mean, that is in pretty good position for
They have the draw
Ardsley.
Just-
Wide open.
draw, touch red.
So there's some fist bumping going on sheet B right now.
Barely touch 4.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over.
Hopefully that's not premature.
Well, this is going to be the last rock because there's rocks in the house.
Yeah. What I'm saying is you can't.
not gonna
You don't want
blank.
to celebrate it yet.
Someone tell me what's happening on A.
Well, we'll
There's
be
lots of
switching to A
guards.
in
We'll
the
switch to
next
A in 1
little bit.
minute.
Well, they only have sheet A has 2 yellows left and one. So sheet A right now is throwing their first
Of
skip
Skips Rock. Yeah. We'll switch. This is the last. This is the last stone of this game on B.
Sheet B's, skip rock.
Going
is
for the
away.
draw, touch
He
red.
is. Got to
Yeah.
touch red.
Sweepers on it. Both sweepers.
It's going to over curl like
No.
we're talking.
No, it's
As is
going to
tradition.
be short.
Ooh.
Go, you got to get on this. Go.
Oh!
Oh! Sweep! Sweep! Oh!
Oh, that is close.
A
So-
little over celebration there.
So Ardsley takes it with the last rock.
That is some serious looks of defeat.
All
go
right,
to sheet
Jimmy,
A.
take us to A.
Sheet A.
Takes
for,
A.
for the straight shooter on A, as you called him, or whatever.
So who won on B?
Ardsley took it with the last,
Ardsley.
or not the last, next to last rock.
Congrats, Ardsley.
Ooh, good game.
Switching over to A.
I did. It takes a second, supposedly.
Yes, it does. Takes several seconds.
So on sheet A, looks like there's 2 biters.
Oh, that is sheet A. Okay.
One of
That
each
is sheet
color.
A? Oh.
Yeah.
2 biters. Yellow's throwing their first skips rock. They have the hammer. And they're going for the draw to the button. Around
So
all their yellow
currently,
guards.
We're looking at sheet A.
Wait, so, okay. Should I even do things?
No.
You just wait for the rock to come into the frame. Just trust us, it's coming.
I mean, I do have it on the house
It's-
that you can actually see.
Actually very short.
I mean, it's right there, but.
All right, so yeah.
So did not make it over curled on A also. So it's coming down to, what do we have? We have 1 red rock and 1 yellow rock left. So on A, if you're red, you're sitting 1 right now. So what do? Do you guard those yellow promotes?
No, I think you got to try to get one closer.
See, I think I would. Those
You can't
those
guard all 3 promotes.
3. I only see 2.
Well, there's the double promote.
Well, those 2, if you can put it right in the crack between the 2, so you can't really promote either. So if you were to hit the red, it would split them.
But then you risk promoting it yourself.
If you're throwing it light though,
You're heavy.
well, make sure you're not heavy.
Really?
I mean, if you're the skip,
No.
make sure you're not heavy. That's personally what I would do, but obviously it's different, and that's not a bad thing. It's wrapped around my knee.
Yeah, you got to.
I got you.
There we go.
Getting tangled in some cords over here.
Sheet A is the last game to finish.
Lots of conversation still happening.
Make sure we need to get the mic from Red. So red here, what do?
You gotta.
For your last rock? I mean, or can you, I can't really tell from our angle, but can you promote the red?
I can't see.
The second red to the house? I can't really tell from where I am. Yeah. I guess we're kind of up just to the mercy of seeing from the warm room.
A lot of discussion.
Turn
the ambient volume up in there because there should be only one person talking.
Are there 2 ambience back?
That's the far. We don't need the far. We just need the near. So guard, like I was saying, Frank.
Yeah, they're going to guard the promote.
Try and guard both the promotes.
But it's not in the pocket. They want to keep it high. They're throwing the out turn. Interesting call.
I think I would agree with the out turn though. In turn, you don't want it to over curl like we've been seeing, and then you've left open the 2 promotes.
I don't think this is aggressive enough.
Less?
See, he wants even less there.
Less ice.
But is that smart with all the over curling?
I mean, we haven't been watching, but the last rock we just saw over curl, so you can only assume it's curling like that over there too.
Yep.
Oh, it's a 1 guard.
Yeah, we got to make sure it's over.
Easy, keep an eye out. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Yep, get it over.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's fine. Yep.
That looks good.
That's fine.
Basically hard.
They swept that like champs.
Just right over the hog.
Can't see.
It's only like 1.5 foot over the hog.
Yeah.
Say a little more than that.
18 inches.
Go to the better view of the. No, the other view.
Which one?
The near house cam.
That one?
This is what I got. Got that view.
Frank's coming over. Frank's going to fix it. Frank to the rescue. Where's this team?
Get out of here.
All right, here comes it's going to come down to this last stone.
That view.
Yeah, that's a nice view. I like that view, Frank.
See?
Thank you, Frank.
I didn't realize that was a thing. Apparently Frank's done this a couple times.
He has.
You're going to watch my camera changing skills right here.
It's going to be amazing.
Bloop.
Matthew Henning in the hack with the hammer.
Oops, sorry.
Coming down to the last stone on sheet A of draw 5 here at the Potomac Curling Club.
Dun, dun, dun.
Someone asked about sheet C, sheet D. They've been
The
done.
line's good.
Oh, hold on. We'll update you after this rock.
Sheet D was the first
Yeah.
one out. Sheet C.
You have to sweep it really, really hard. Oh, wow. It just died.
That's, yeah, you can hear him saying it. He just died.
Moral support. Encouragement, encouragement, encouragement. No.
Encouragement. So it looks like red is going to take it. So that is Potomac Snyder over guards on A. Someone asked about sheet C and sheet D. On sheet C, we had
Blame the Iceman.
over Broom It Happens, and on sheet D we had
Or we put our piles away.
it was
Ardsley over Captain Planet.
No,
sheet
D. D was
I have no idea.
Insomnia.
Sweep Apnea
Sweep
over the Harry Potter name.
Yes.
Ice Nova Scotia something. I don't know.
AMORTENTIA.
Amortious or something? I don't know. Whatever. So, thank you guys for joining us here on Sheet B and for the 5th draw of the Kayser.
Join us again tomorrow at 9 a.m. for
Join
the
us-
next webcast you draw.
Sleep well, people. Sleep well.